First stream of ADDnD!
Yeah!
Oh so my name's Russ and I'm going to be the DM tonight. We're going to go around the table and introduce everybody before we get into our homebrew session, brought to you by Senseless Media and Ogre, who are our patrons. First off, we'll go over to the left over here.
Hi, I'm Nick Kovarik. I'm an audio engineer and I hang around Radford because it's where I live. And I was lucky enough to run into these guys.
I'm Brendan and I'm a nerd. I don't have a job. Help.
My name is Megan Smith. I am a professional nerd, so...
Oh, wow.
That's
Yeah,
true. She is
right.
a professional
My
nerd.
bad.
Get a leg up on you.
Fuck.
Just excited to be here.
Elite style.
And my name's
No
Matt.
stealing
I'm new
jokes.
to the group. I don't really know what I'm doing when it comes to D&D, but I'm doing my best and trying to learn. I'm a musician, I'm audio engineer, all that different stuff. So, yeah.
That's all you can really ask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Alan. I like to party, play games.
Not in that order.
Necessarily.
I don't want to mess with anybody who plays games.
So giving a little history about us and what we're doing is we've already ran a one-shot evil campaign actually in 5e.
It's been like a 7-shot.
Seven
Yeah.
shots.
Yeah, it was
That was
like
like
multiple
a couple
campaigns,
months.
and we kind of built things that will tie into this one. But it's a whole homebrewed world. It's a whole homebrewed deity, and these guys have some amazing, excellent characters for you. So, without further ado, let's just get into it. So, you five are prisoners aboard the spiraling armada that was sent from the Empire of Spire down to the Southern Isles, where they're hoping to rebuild the Church of Panlor, which is Panlor is the despot god of ambition, and so him and his church's creed and desire to what they want for the world is to basically just build the church throughout all of existence and make Panlor the only living god. In the far left-hand side of the prison ship, there is a cell with a rather large, tattooed, elf-like, light green-skinned individual. Willow branches for hair with cherry blossoms actually tied into it.
Speckled.
Ooh, I love that aesthetic.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
I look a lot like a flower child elf.
That's beautiful.
Who's
6'9".
He has smooth,
Very tall.
pronounced features that almost look like sanded oak, and he has pink eyes. Right beside him, in the cell next to him, is actually the only one that is dressed differently from the rest of the group. All of you guys are like in cotton garb, that most prisoners would wear.
I didn't wear it.
And a rather high-fashion, lordly-like clothing. There is a half-elf. Narrow of build, with a long torso, short, thick, blonde, curly hair, and a thin face with a pointed chin. Dark green eyes, and he is extremely handsome, ladies. Across the way on the other side, there is a young, fey-like elven creature, small and sly. She has long, raven black hair that's shaved on one side and slung to one side. And at one point in time, she had multiple piercings, but they have been removed since this voyage has been happening. She has a broken crown tattoo, and it actually has three points that come off, with the one between the second and third has been separated. Her eyes are black where they should be white, and they're white where they should be black, so it's very odd. And she has pale white skin. She also exudes this kind of haunted look. It makes her endearing in that you want to help her.
Hell yeah.
Next to her is the only human, oddly enough. He has short, shaved hair with a ponytail, neatly holding it back. Average in looks, average in build, but there's something off about him. Whenever food is brought, some of it rots whenever it's brought to him. Whenever ants are like crawling across the part of the deck, they like make it aware that they will not step into his prison cell. And then right across from him is one of the Seelie elves, large, powerfully built, blonde hair, blue eyes, and tan from years in the sun. In the cell with him is actually a cage that they've allowed him to have with a bloodhawk in it. and he calls it Rathili quite often.
They let him keep his bird. Dang.
Let me
It's
sleep
not
my
my
clothes.
piercings. Heaven forbid. I get to keep a few pieces of silver.
I know, right? Like,
So-
they're gonna just gonna pawn it, and then we're gonna use it.
You're yelling this across
Yes.
the boat.
Yes.
So
Oh, wait.
on the Darkwood ship,
Sounds like a-
this is actually the Darkwood ship called Redemption, and the anti-paladin of Panlore, Zergic, it's his pride ship. You all know after you've been collected that you are the only prisoners aboard this ship. And you have lost track of time for the most part, but occasionally they bring you up individually onto deck so during the day, and you have a vague passage of time. You feel like it's been months and months of travel, but after being brought up routinely, you feel like maybe just a month in all actuality of travel. All of the guards that are on the ship, they're almost like emotionless. They just go about their business taking care of you. None of them mess with you. None of them try to hurt you. None of them react whenever you talk to them, which Vazra has tried quite a bit to talk to them.
I'm really bored, guys. I'm really bored.
So where are we?
So you guys are in the hold down below. You've been brought up a few times. Occasionally, you guys are left alone for the most part, but occasionally about every hour a guard makes his way through. Now, at this time of day, you feel like it's nighttime. You were recently deloused and washed on top of the deck during the day, so it's... yeah, deloused.
Gotta look up that way.
Yes. And
Playing Comet? No.
I do also actually know specifically what time of the day it is.
okay, well
thanks to
then you
Key
would
Mind.
know it's the witching hour at night. At about 5
That's cute
hours
to
ago,
imagine.
the boat itself has been rocking, like with turbulent weather. The guards that come through look unfazed, of course, but the ship is not moving like it normally does. Most of you are awake because of this. I would say the only one that probably would be sleeping would be Fabian, because as you have come to realize, Fabian has very little emotion about things, so when he's tired he sleeps. He's not worried about things. Vazra, as you're standing there, you see the shadows kind of coalesce in the back corner of the prison barge. Where the shadows coalesce, you don't see a figure, but you feel this entity kind of move through, and as it moves through, the collar that's around your neck snaps. The chains that are on your hands snap, and then the prison cell itself, the door, snaps and unhinges and opens, and then the entity moves through.
Is she by herself in a cell?
We're all
have our own-
separated, but she is across the.
Okay. Guys, we're doing the breakout now.
I think so. Thank you, by the way. Appreciate it.
Hey! Take me with you.
Hold on, just a second.
Well, no, we're here free sight.
Have I seen like keys kept anywhere or?
They're on the guards, the guard that rotates through here. Now he has come about 30 minutes ago, roughly. You could ask Nerithian, he would be able to tell you.
Okay, is there anything like sharp or like a bone left somewhere or something?
No, these are very clean cells. They muck it out every time you guys are removed and cleaned.
Yeah.
Don't you worry, your pretty little head. We're here to. Yeah.
We've got this. I'll be right back. Just
Okay.
give me a quick second.
Okay. I'm gonna try and break the bars. Yeah, like I've been waiting for the
Right.
signal for days. All right, so I'm gonna just take his. All right, I'm gonna try. Should I be rolling athletics or just a strength check?
It'd be athletics.
Sweet. So that's a 14 total.
Hell yeah.
No,
Ah!
First roll of
almost. You can feel them get a
First
little
roll
bit.
of the stream. Nope, you suck.
I rolled pretty average.
No,
actually.
yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Just a quick second, guys. It'll only be like 2 minutes.
Rattle. Vaz, I can't.
I know.
Wait, okay.
It'll be fine. Just
Okay.
wait here.
Hey, bring me my guitar.
No!
Please.
Walk away. I'm gonna try to like stealthily find the guard.
Okay. As you head out into,
I'm not gonna dignify.
past the door and out into the narrow hallway that is the ship, you actually see two of the guards laying seemingly unconscious on the ground.
That's perfect. I'm gonna go roll up and grab the keys off one of them. And do they have earrings?
They do.
Do they have belts?
They do.
I take an earring and a belt off one of them and I go back.
Okay, it's a silver earring on both of them.
Okay.
Oh, she brings me a belt.
And the belts are mundane.
Okay, I
can't
take.
keep my
I'll put
pants up,
two of the earrings in one of mine. I'll take the belts and I'm gonna put one across my chest, one across my stomach. And I'll walk back and I'm gonna like, I'm
Hey.
like commons first. I found it! I got it!
Yay! All right.
I'll unlock the door.
Okay. So as she unlocks the door and comes in, she also unlocks your chain. You're free first. Who
Thanks.
goes to next?
Right.
I'm gonna learn like in the next.
Thank you, thank you,
I'll
thank
be
you.
hon-
Let me out.
I'll be honest, I thought there was going to be more prisoners. Because, like, we were here to free a whole bunch of
Right,
slaves,
I
right?
feel you. Maybe if we go on the other ships, but we can deal with that after we
Oh, we're in a
get
fleet,
to-
aren't Wait, how many boats are there?
Lots.
So when you were up on the deck and looking out,
Yeah.
you realized that
I wasn't paying
escape
attention.
was fairly futile. There are hundreds of ships, and you were in the center. You also would have found out that whenever you were basically giving your baths and delousing, looking at the other ships, you saw multiple groups of people chained, getting the same treatment. But you guys were being brought out one at a time. You have never seen any other prisoners on this ship. You haven't gone down below, but you've been up above enough to know where the soldier quarters are.
So
Let me out, let me out, let
I'm
me out.
letting you out. I'm letting you out. Don't worry.
Thank you.
I will let him out.
What's your name again?
Azura, you know this.
I'm very bad with names.
Clearly, jeez.
It's alright, I forget my name sometimes too.
So at this point,
What was your name?
At this point,
Yes.
Fabian,
Ah,
you wake
okay,
up.
yes.
No,
You've been up. So you wake up and see 3 of the people out of their cells.
hey, we're escaping. Want to come with us?
I don't trust you guys.
You should come with us.
You should totally trust us.
Also, you're creepy, but you look like you can fight. Come with us.
It isn't like that creepy.
I'm gonna go to you in
You know, for the most part.
Look, as long as you don't rat any food or anything, because I really wanted that apple. You have no idea how bad I wanted that apple.
Yeah, that was pretty rough.
But
On account
Why
of you.
he's
I mean,
creepy.
it's better than staying here.
No,
Isn't it? We can help people. It's
I've
pretty
seen
good.
creepy.
If you bring me along, you'll have a bad time.
I mean, I'm pretty good at having a bad time anyway. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna unlock his door.
Oh, we've seen bad times.
So you,
Right.
My character slowly stands up, very, very slowly, and then turns and walks towards the gate and follows them out very slowly.
I still got to unlock him. I'm not done yet.
He is a bit creepy.
I told you.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine.
I mean, to be fair.
Wait, what about the blonde one?
I'm working on it. I'm going.
Okay.
I'm right here.
the rather large elf is sitting there watching all this
So,
with
hey?
an amused look.
How's it going? We have places to be. Come on, you're coming.
Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
I know you're
Perhaps-
Isn't that
burdened.
your name?
Perhaps you can
What?
tell me,
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
where is it that you
Chameleon?
intend to go?
Not here.
Away from here.
Yes, particularly.
In fact,
Not
as
here.
far away from here as literally
I mean,
possible.
it is a boat, so there's only so far we can go.
I can swim.
You
I've
feel
never
the
swam.
boat-
We
you
are
feel
on-
the boat.
We are on
Ah!
the ocean. Huh?
It will be fine. Just come on.
Well, we'll take it, like, you guys know how to sail a boat, right?
I could figure it out. It can't be that hard.
Yeah.
I'm sure we can handle
yeah.
it.
Yeah, we can, y'all, yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, it'll be fine. I unlock your door.
To be fair, we're kind of making this up as we go along. We are not at all prepared for this.
We are professionals at winging it.
Yes,
Yes,
we are
indeed,
professionals
quite.
at winging it. I don't know your name.
Nerithian.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nate, let's go.
Come on, Nerithian. Let's go. We have places to
Nerithian-
go.
Ezra
What?
opens up the cell for you, and it swings open.
Can I
You've
open
seen
up the-
Fabian join behind you guys, and again, the boat surges again. Apparently, it's a volatile storm that's been brewing up top, and it's only getting worse.
Okay, so we all have stuff on the boat, right?
Oh yes, absolutely. But let's get this bird unlocked because that is
You do that.
the thing needs to fly.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna go look.
Let's
for some
go
stuff.
look for our stuff.
Right.
I have important stuff that I
Same.
need.
Yeah, I have a keepsake I need to go
So
get.
she unlocks
Same.
Rathili's cage, and the bird stretches its wings out because it hasn't been, and it flies over and perches on your shoulder and kind of nuzzles up to your neck.
Can I pet him?
All right, my friend. These are absolute lunatics. I cannot tell. Are they perhaps spiraling? Or are they perhaps like me, cast adrift like garbage?
Yeah.
I would say it doesn't matter. Spiraling
Oh, right.
or not spiraling, it doesn't matter. On this ship, we are all equal.
Your words are beautiful.
All
However,
right.
I don't know how long the guards are going to be out.
Though we may go to our death in the middle of a storm, or perhaps something that you all don't know is watching, something that we cannot so easily escape from. I will go with you.
Cool. I grab his hand and I just start like.
I'm not here, but I have so many things to say.
Yeah. So, all right, so we ran
You
ahead.
guys are out
Yes.
in the
Have some
hallway.
fun.
Okay.
While you're doing that, there out in the hallway, you see the two unconscious guards, and you see the ship going down further into the hold and then up above. You actually see water splashing down onto the steps.
So if we were a couple of inanimate objects, where would we be?
Probably away from the water?
That sounds good. Let's
Or
go into the
in-
hole.
Yeah, let's go down.
Okay.
Coincidentally,
guys-
more close to the
I'll try to
water.
catch up.
Come down. And
But-
Fabian was
Yeah.
with you as well, just standing there ominously.
Pretty much.
Being a spook.
But
Pretty much.
as you guys head out into the hallway and make your way down, you guys come out and see them heading down into the hole. Do you follow?
Yes, let's go have an adventure. I'm just gonna drag him along with me.
Yes, I will go.
We're adventurers. Everything we do is an adventure.
You're right. Isn't it great?
Yeah.
So as you're going down into the hold of the ship, you see 4 more guards out, seemingly unconscious.
Well, dang,
They
I was
have
actually,
belts.
I was kind
I
of
take
itching
their
for a
belts.
fight.
I will put their belts on.
That's a lot of
she's
belts.
doing that.
You don't even really have.
I need the belts.
Half of them aren't even holding your pants
You're
up.
right.
Baz, you don't even need, like, you only need one for your pants.
No. I need all of them, and also their earrings. I need those too.
Okay, grab their earrings. That's fine.
Random earrings?
I didn't forget about ears things.
that can't be
While
sanitary.
you're in the hold, while you go down into hold, everything that you see, apparently there's a lot of food stuff. There is one central area that has what looks to be like a chest that has been battened down.
I rush
That's
over
it?
and kick it open.
Okay, roll athletics.
Alright. Yay!
That's slightly better.
us.
50?
Yes, it's a 15.
I can quick math.
You don't kick it open,
Dang! I should have put on shoes
but it
before I
does
did this.
crack
Alright.
a little bit.
I put on shoes and try again.
Okay.
Or I guess it
Come on, I can probably open it.
That's less fun.
Alright, it is less fun.
Right,
I'm
but
gonna steal some shoes that
can I like
Steal some shoes
take
off
the
of
pin
guys.
from one of the belts and try to? Is it locked or does it just?
It has a lock on it. Yes.
Yeah. So can I just try to pick it?
Sure. Yeah.
Thieves tools.
We can kick things, or we
That's
can
all.
stay in the quiet.
Even with.
It does not open.
Baz, I got
Keep
it.
going.
Yeah, no problem.
You got this.
So I put on shoes, now I'm gonna try again. That's... We're dead again!
15 again.
These dice are cursed.
Nope.
Here, you know what? Let's see
So
if there's
repeatedly, he is kicking this chest and not getting it open, and she is shoving random metal objects into it and not getting it open.
So-
it is battened down, but can be removed. It is not.
Big guy, pick it up.
It
Let's
can be
just take it.
untied and
Now, our
carried
possessions are somewhere.
somewhere.
Like
Potentially.
We're assuming it in
basically
the,
just
to the
common
chest.
clothes.
All you know that is
Except
down
me.
here is a lot of foodstuffs, barrels of like water, grain, wine, a lot of bags of seeds, because with Spire moving down south, they were basically going to set up like civilization.
Yeah.
So they didn't know this. This area of the ship is basically carrying things for that.
Here, give me one moment, Robo.
So,
Okay.
I'm going to cast guidance on myself, and I will try to pick it again.
Okay.
I think it's the first time I've ever seen guidance being cast.
That's why I took it because she's a still slot.
I guess for the giggles, I will also do a perception.
What was the roll?
Hold up, I gotta roll a
Okay. Go ahead and roll perception.
That is a 12.
11.
Can I give him a... Can I help him? see?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
no.
I
Stop
can't.
rolling
That's a
those dice.
Oh, no, I forgot I'm proficient in
Su-
perception.
Such a waste of my +6.
So you were just going to do perception as well? You
Yeah.
weren't gonna give
The
him
dice got
advantage?
I got a 7.
Okay. Yeah. So
I have minus
everything exactly how I described it.
Yeah.
Right.
pretty.
So why don't we
obvious.
just pick up the crate and get off the boat
I pick
and
it up.
or steal
right.
the boat?
So you untie the chest. it
Wait,
doesn't
no,
take
I'm...
very long.
So the chest is made out of wood, right?
Dark wood.
Is it... So
Just like
dark
the ship's hull.
Okay, dark wood... I don't know anything about dark wood. I'm just gonna try and
It's-
smash it.
It's a thicker type of wood.
I'm
stout.
gonna pick up the chest with the intent to carry it, and I was like, wait a minute.
Okay.
You
One more
might
time.
break it!
That's athletics. It's 20 adjusted.
It bursts open, and you see
Oh shit!
all of your gear scattered across the floor.
Absolutely works.
That's about what I was expecting.
Is my music box?
Yes.
Oh shit! I'm gonna pick it up and I'm gonna see if it works.
It works.
Thank the gods!
Yeah, so
Oh, dear.
in this box there are various items. A lot of them have belonged to you guys. Your shield, however, is not in there, nor is any weapons. It's just like clothing, earrings, and then trinkets.
What about my dagger?
The dagger is not there.
And my dagger.
Fuck.
The dagger is not there.
What kind of earrings?
Mine.
So there's gold earrings and there's silver and bronze earrings within it.
I'm just gonna start.
A
putting-
lot of silver.
Do we know whose is who?
No.
You can guess.
Did you have one? I can share.
I guarantee it's not gold.
No. So yours would be bronze.
Yeah.
I take the gold and the silver ones and I just put them across my eyebrows and in my ears. Just as many as is there.
We Sealy are not treated like gold.
So.
Yes, but earrings don't fit us too well, does it?
We got lots of room for earrings, though.
Yes, I
Yes,
know,
look
but
at
it
the
doesn't look
prices.
as good for the nature aesthetic.
So, Laren, you see your possessions and minus the dagger.
I am not
And the
aesthetic.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
You see all your trinkets from your people, the necklaces that the people of your tribe gave you.
All the skulls and whatnot.
Yeah,
I put them on.
Wait, is
See,
my
he's not
guitar
that
in the?
creepy.
Where's my guitar?
it's not there.
Jesus! All of my stuff I cared about is not even in here.
I managed to
wonder
fill all
where
the
these
holes in my
skulls came
ears and like.
Yes.
Yes!
During this whole time, while they're sifting through what's left,
Oh, I could have inspired you guys.
Vazra has now re-pierced all of the piercings all over her ears.
That's the Vazra I
and on
know.
her eyebrows.
Right, we're back to normal. This is
Yeah.
fine. I have my.
Except for I need my dagger and I need my shield.
This wasn't the.
I need all
You
of my
think
stuff.
that it's been 1 month, but of course, time. Well, you would know
Keen
exactly.
mind, yeah.
It has been 1 month.
Okay. So she's not having to force it too bad.
1 month, 7 hours.
Because I was like,
52
she's
minutes.
literally just covered in blood because she's just re-piercing everything.
I just grabbed my backpack
no.
and shoved in all of the stuff that was mine.
Okay, so as you're doing that,
much
yet
stuff do you
again,
have?
the boat shifts. I need a dex save from you.
Oh shit! This is a strong storm.
Hey, I finally rolled not terribly. I finally rolled about
that was-
10,
Okay.
9.
14.
15.
13.
Not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
11.
Okay. You were the only one knocked prone.
Whoa!
Everyone else gets their legs under them. Whatever's happening up there is a terrible situation.
Come on, this is no good. I'm gonna like try to pick
Okay.
you up but fail miserably.
No, I got it. It's cool. I just like use one of my piston arms.
Okay.
Okay, so more things. Need your dagger, that is very important.
Yeah.
Shield also important.
I'm just gonna go search for it. Perception, investigation.
Can I assist?
It would be perception.
Okay.
Oh, yay!
Yeah, that's 22 adjusted. Or around the room. It's not in here, I see.
Yeah, there's nothing in here that is other than like foodstuffs.
Okay.
So it's probably in the captain's quarters.
I would like
Well,
to
that makes a lot
assume
of
they
sense.
would not keep weapons with their wine.
That is understandable.
Yes. Wow, it's almost like I just said that.
But if they
Cool.
found something magic and they want to put it somewhere that like the captain or someone, whoever's in charge.
I've heard bad things about this Zeta gig though. Maybe we don't
He
have to deal
looks
with
like a
it?
zombie. It's great.
That's
Yeah,
a
he
big
was.
problem.
He was. That's what I mean. Like he's not that spooky compared to Zerkig.
Well, that's not saying much. There's literally legends about the guy.
Guys, I think
Oh,
we need to
yeah.
like keep moving. Honestly, I'm a little
Yes,
worried
let's go
about
upstairs.
the storm. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let
It's
us
odd
just
that
look.
the
I hustle
guards
upstairs.
haven't come down at this point. Now
Right.
there's a lot of them unconscious on the ground, and you don't know why. Does anyone check to see if they're alive?
I didn't even check their pulse.
Yeah, I know.
I'll do a perception on that.
I have a minus
Yeah,
one.
or you can just walk
Investigation.
up. Yeah, investigation.
Okay.
It's not like coming as a carrier. Just didn't.
Nope.
You didn't think about it.
Under the table.
Ladies and gentlemen, everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, and everybody.
Plus 2.
Actually.
18.
Plus 2. So
Okay,
20.
20. Yeah, they're very much dead.
Oh shit!
Can I roll an?
What a waste of a 20.
But there's no wounds that you see on them whatsoever.
Just dead.
Yeah.
Can
You
I,
also,
Zerkig killed
you also
completely.
know that they have no valuables on them whatsoever.
can I roll an insight check about this?
Sure.
I'm just rushing up to.
Yeah, I'm following him.
Contact.
17.
Following the big guy that can protect me.
So,
Why are you so green?
What?
While we have this alone time, why are you so green?
Well, on account of it's like I'm not a proper elf. I'm like an elf from the Feywild.
That's
I'm
problematic.
what you call an Eladrin.
That's fucking cool.
just
Wow,
based
thank
off
you.
of what you
That's maybe the 5th time I've heard that it's cool.
So, Fabian, are you staying down with them? Or with
To be honest, I don't think there's a temperature
Nerithian and
associated.
Vazra, or are you going to go up above?
No,
I'm following up on that.
no.
I'm following.
So
Zeta
as you
down to
guys
do things.
go up onto the deck, yet again the boat shifts, and as you look out over the deck, you see There are various ships. The larger ones seem to be weathering the storm, but there are smaller ones that are broken in half, being pulled under the ground. Up above is this horrid like storm, and you actually see small, almost like little miniature hurricanes touching the water. Large swells are sweeping boats to the side.
Hurricane or
And,
tornado?
well, tornado.
Like
I
a
guess,
water
for that.
spout?
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
That's a lot of dead people.
And
Wow.
but you also see on the bow of the ship an individual that is completely cloaked in shadows, humanoid, roughly average height, and he just kind of looks over his silver eyes and smiles. You can see his features just enough in the shadows.
Have we seen Zergig on this ship before? I assume.
No, you definitely know that it's not Zergig. You have never seen Zergig before. This is
Okay.
not Zergig. There is a raw power radiating from this individual. And, like the shadows themselves are kind of stretching out from him.
I want to wave.
You're not there yet.
Oh, I thought
I don't have a
They're
weapon.
coming up
Yeah, yeah.
I don't have a weapon, right?
No.
I'm gonna sprint to the nearest door that's not where we came from and try and rip it off.
So you go back down. So you
Oh,
see
no,
Common
No, we're
Oh, yeah, yeah.
we're looking for the.
on the deck.
Yeah, on the deck.
So where the captain's quarters are.
Okay.
You run over there and just give me an athletics check.
Whee!
It has to work sometime.
17.
Hey, it's
As-
a 23.
I follow him, but I look at the shadowy figure and I finger guns and I'm just like tiptoeing over. I'm like, hey guy, don't kill us, please.
At this point, you do make it up, and you see the storm brewing above, and then you see this figure.
Is this a familiar figure?
You have never seen this figure before, but there's a warm sensation almost that you have.
I wave.
Okay.
And I'll go try to find Common.
I'm very
So
visible.
he is visible, ripping the door off the hinges of the captain's.
I did? Yeah. Yes.
He rips it off, and standing in front of you is like someone that was just reaching for the door. Is a very tall, completely plate milled armored individual, shield in hand, long sword in hand, and looks up. His eyes like crackle almost as black menace, and the stitching, he's bald, but his pale skin has stitching like his skull was almost like knitted back together. The stitchings itself are runes that are magically done. It's gold stitching, and he looks at you and he goes,
I'm still holding the door.
I
Right?
recognize him, right?
yeah.
Hey! Hey Zergig, we were just coming to find you. We found a whole bunch of dead guards downstairs and we weren't sure what the hell was up with that.
So as you're saying that, he cracks the door at him. You roll an attack.
Okay.
God.
All right, I'll just roll an attack.
That's maybe
Okay,
very
so that improvised weapon I'm proficient, so that's a 16 adjusted.
Okay.
Oh, hell yeah.
He takes his shield and bats the door out of the way, and then he just like completely forgets about you and looks down the bow of the ship at the individual, and his cold eyes like kind of come to life for a second, and the next thing you know is that he just gets blasted by this blast of shadow energy from that person. It shoots by both of you, and he shoots off into the back of the captain's quarters.
So maybe we should go back downstairs.
I need another reflex. I need another dex save. I play too much 3.5.
Yeah,
better
No,
than-
I say it all the time. Reflex save.
I've gotten out of the habit. I'm proud of myself.
20 for me.
9.
22.
17.
Adjusted 20.
So Fabian is knocked off his feet towards the railing and is actually thrown back against the rail and almost goes over.
Fabian!
And now that you see, as you look around at the storm going through, the shadowy individual, after he casts that, he just kind of looks back up at the sky and he's speaking. You can't hear what he's saying. Does anyone have a feat where they can hear, like just by looking
I'm still
at
down
the-
below.
I'm willing 4 levels.
Okay, so you have no idea what he's saying with the sound of the storm, but in the storm itself, you almost see a face of like this feminine individual like appear, like in the clouds itself. And the next thing you know is that a whirlpool starts going around the ship itself, and the ship will start dragging down into this whirlpool.
Do I recognize the face? Or do I know who it is?
Give me a knowledge religion check. Anyone that has that skill.
Fuck this,
I don't
fuck
have
this, fuck
proficiency in
this.
religion.
I'm down below, but I probably would recognize her.
Oh my god.
That's a 5.
Whoa, me too. I rolled a 7.
Nat 20.
I'm a cleric
Nat
without
20?
proficiency in religion.
Unfortunately, you would have never had the chance to have even studied this.
Thought
So-
I tried.
If it's what I think it
But you
is,
do know
that's
for
what
a
would have.
fact that you don't know.
yeah, you're like, I have no idea what that cloud is doing, but I don't like it.
Laren is freaking out. He doesn't even see it. He's like, there's a fucking whirlpool. Guys.
At this point, the ship itself cracks in half,
Oh, shit.
and you all go down into the water.
Can I run up and grab Common before like we get sucked
Sure,
under?
yeah.
No, I also
Yeah.
want to hold on to one of Common's arms.
So everybody,
Big buff guy, save me!
assemble!
So, what are you two doing?
We're assuming Voltron.
I'm still
Yes.
down below deck, so it may be logical for me to pop up somewhere further away.
Because you
or
were down below deck, when the crack happens, you actually go out the side of the ship.
Gotcha.
It just sucks you out. Where it goes with you into the water and into the maelstrom. As you grab each other, it's like you go down into this deep darkness, and then you all basically go into the water individually at different times, but you lose consciousness at this point.
Yay.
I start holding my breath.
Okay. The treacherous nature of the storm just knocks you unconscious. You get hit with debris and stuff. And
Cue title screen.
yeah. So
The Elder Scrolls 5.
you hear the sound of crashing waves and birds off in the distance. And then you hear two voices, seemingly like children. One of them goes, Penelope, are they dead? I don't know, but this one's an angel. He's so beautiful.
Sure. So my character just looks up and starts looking around.
So as
and
you
trying to
open
see-
your eyes and look up, you are laying face down on like gritty sand, and you kind of look around, and there's some forest. It looks like temperate forest out in the distance, and boat wreckage everywhere.
Do I see anybody around me?
Yes, you see Vazra's the closest one to you, just kind of crumpled up and like on the sand itself. And then behind you, as you look back, you see half of the ship with the half that had the captain's quarters, broken off and laying on the side of the sand itself. The hole open so you can see, into the ship on multiple levels. Common's out, just laying on the ground.
Please tell me I'm still holding onto his arm.
Yeah.
But I'm still unconscious, I assume.
Laren is actually snuggled up on a piece of driftwood, like holding it asleep.
That he thought was his arm.
Yeah. Nerithian is also like just kind of scattered. You do see two small feline like creatures. They're dressed nice, they look to be almost like children. One of them is poking Common with a stick, looks to be a male, and the other one, that's a girl, is on her knees just with her hands like this, looking at Laren with a big smile on her face, like in awe.
So I try to wake Vazra up.
Question. Did the belts keep my clothes from like moving?
Yes,
much.
you are belted in
Okay. Alright.
like a baby in the back seat.
Baby on board.
So does he wake me up?
So yeah.
So I'm
you
trying
go-
to wake Vazra up, and the whole time I'm shaking, I'm saying, please, just try to wake up the loud one.
I'm sorry, what?
I knew it wouldn't take long.
And she's gonna like reach over and just kinda like touch her face, like, oh, hi, how's it going?
So Vazra, you see this before you two. You see your friend Common over there, just laying like he was making sand angels. Like, down.
Am I conscious because they've been poking me with sticks?
No, you are not.
Well, that is
He's not poking you
unfortunate.
hard.
Yeah, yeah,
And
they're like-
it's only one.
Yeah.
And at this point, when you stand up, the boy goes, "Penelope, run!" and chucks the stick. At this point, you wake up, and they just take off. And she's sitting there, and she goes, "Huh?" And the next thing you know, she is gone. Like, these creatures are fast for how small they are.
That's about what I expected. I'm gonna go like just kinda like pick up come on.
Yeah, I got it. It's
Come
cool.
on. Are you just, I don't know. Yeah.
You can't lift me.
Laren's
You don't know that?
I don't think-
You've never seen
Laren's
it?
still out.
I know you got some muscles.
I do. Big strong. Big strong.
Big, strong Fezra. Always keeps me safe.
Of course.
How are you guys doing? Alive? Mission accomplished. We
Go
did it.
team!
I'm still
We did it!
unconscious.
Yeah, you and I are still unconscious.
He reaches out the high five for me, and I do not reciprocate whatsoever. I just grunt, go.
I pick up your hand and like,
Forcibly.
there we go. That
He
wasn't so
feels
hard.
the skin tingle.
My head barely even moves when you like. Okay.
It's such a dead hand. Like
Being made.
We'll get you there.
so, Nerithian and Laren are still unconscious. Laren, hugging onto his driftwood.
I'm gonna go like make sure they're physically okay.
Don't seem to be any physical damage whatsoever.
That looks like some
As soon as
comfy
she
driftwood.
starts touching me to make sure I'm okay, I
You
wake up.
Yeah.
And I go, oh, we're moving that fast already, are we?
Yes, very fast. In fact, I actually want to check out that ship like
Actually,
immediately.
we're standing really still as it happens.
Never mind. I get up. Where are we?
We're on the beach.
Not
Oh,
in the ship, not where we were.
Yeah.
Well,
You have no
where's
idea
my
where you
guitar?
I think
But he
like,
would know what time of day it is if he was unconscious.
well, I went to check him out too.
Okay.
Hey, I'm
Yeah,
gonna.
so you're now wake up.
Is the bird around? Is the bird around?
Yes, it is actually like flying up above, just doing kind of a circle.
I was hoping it was all just a very funny dream.
I mean,
You have a
we're not-
weird definition of funny.
Right, and we're not in that cell anymore, which is a nice plus.
I'm not willing to rule out that it was a dream, though. I don't know how we got on the beach.
I just pull out my
Could have
water
been,
skin
I
and
don't
start drinking water.
Depending on where we are, I will take the free. But I am never truly free.
Oh.
That was fucking intense. Calm down, buddy.
Pardon me a
This
second.
guy's more intense than I am.
I want to go.
Saying something.
I want to go search the nearest wreckage because I need my stuff.
Yeah, I'll help
Yeah,
him.
so the ship itself.
You
is
want
the
some
wreckage.
water?
Give me a general investigation check. Anyone that
Investigation?
wants to-
Hey, friend, do you want
Okay.
some water that isn't
Hey.
salty?
So 14.
Okay.
12.
23.
So,
Never
within
mind.
the wreckage, the captain's quarters are completely demolished. You do find that's basically where, other than foodstuffs, that's where the only things remain. You see some of your cells like kind of broken in half in the mid part, and then down below you see like broken. You actually see the chest, pieces of it
Yeah.
that survived. That's a thing.
Wow.
And then up above in the captain's quarters, as you make your way up into the ship, there's no sign of Zergig. The captain's quarters was actually like ripped in half, so the back end of it is not there. On the front end, you see a small chest, and you also see battened down all of your items as far as armor and weapons that you had.
My pants.
So,
I didn't actually write down what weapons I had.
you had a breastplate.
Yes!
Yeah.
Success!
And you had the bastard sword with your shield and your dagger. You find all three of those things. You find your dagger.
That's all I care about.
You find your studded leather armor
Yeah.
and short sword and a hand crossbow.
Yes.
You're not really sure if they're yours or not, but they'll do.
This is
Short
fantastic.
sword,
Where
long
are
scale
we?
mail.
Yeah.
What was the
So
next
you
one?
find it all there.
Did I find my short sword too? Okay.
So,
Oh, I missed this. Even,
it's cool.
You want to go like find something to beat up?
yeah. Wait, when there was a cat people. They look nice.
Yeah, I don't mean the cat people, but
Well,
there
yeah,
is
but I
something.
mean, like, we
to
haven't.
So-
All right, let's go beat something up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I will watch you
Perception
beat
check.
some up.
Okay.
all of us. Or
Yeah, that's fine.
Wait.
11.
20. Unnatural 20.
I
11.
guess I could have done your passives. Sorry.
Passive is
0.5.
better.
I forget about passive.
My
Yeah.
passive is worse.
My
I
passive
can
is
use my
way
passive.
worse than
That'd
an
be
So I'll
adjusted
use your
20.
passive. I'll use your passive if the other one wasn't as good.
Hell yeah.
Mine was
Might
14.
be sort of a broken rule.
14. My passive is 9.
Just for now. So what were the skills? Like, what was
17.
That? 17.
It's 20.
20. Yeah, you two definitely would notice that the two feline creatures, the kids, they haven't left. They're actually like hunkered down, like underneath some foliage, like watching all this,
We
whispering.
I am
have
bad at this.
company.
We do, and they're so cute.
What company?
Are those cat people?
Yes, they're called tabaxi actually.
That name is dumb. I'm gonna call them cat people.
Yeah, cat people makes more sense.
Yeah,
like
'cause they are.
It doesn't describe them at all.
But see, if you understand the language, it totally
Oh
makes much more
god,
sense.
that's right.
Don't worry, I'm not going to open attention right
Okay,
now.
okay,
I'm not, I
okay.
promise. But I want to
Thank
go say
you.
hi.
I don't letters and stuff. Ugh.
So tabaxi
Reading.
aren't common to Spire.
Yeah.
You've actually never seen one.
Yeah, that's why I'm
Yeah. You have
calling
not
them cat
either.
people.
More of you. You two have seen it in your dealings before. So, yeah, do you approach them?
I will approach them.
Okay.
Like, I'll put on my stuff and stuff.
So they like kind of hide back behind the foliage again a little bit.
Oh, don't worry, couldn't hurt to fly. How are you? How's it going? Hi.
Hi, the boy says.
My name is Vasura. Where are we?
On the beach.
I will follow up.
Do you know what beach?
Oh, the girl that's kind of holding on to the little boy. Tabaxi. As Laren walks up, she looks at him and goes,
Hello there, friends. How are you today?
I'm still swinging the sword in distance.
So, we were wondering if you could maybe take us to a local town, because we are lost. That boat, we were on it, and it crashed. So, if you could help us find a town, that would be great.
So the boy's just kind of looking at you, like scratching himself, and the younger girl, of course, is like shaking her head and looking at him like, "Todd, let's help them." And so she comes up and she like grabs your hand.
Oh, okay, we're doing this.
She goes, "I'll take you to Papa."
Okay. Hopefully that person won't stab us.
I have nothing but
And
the
she
faith.
leads him into the woods. The boy is like, "Penelope."
Can I send Raytheely to do like a Noah's Ark kind of deal? Like
Sure.
search for
Noah's
something, search for civilization.
Find a twig.
Yeah.
Rafili goes, gets a twig, and comes back like relatively quick because there's a tree like not just.
This isn't Anorak.
No, yeah, you send Rafili out and he takes off and goes.
Okay.
Generally in the direction that actually who you've come in there, and as Todd and Penelope are moving into that direction. So as you're heading through the woods, Penelope is talking to you quite a lot. She's like, "I want to know everything about you. What's your name? What's your favorite color? You smell so good even though you've been in the water. Why does that? I don't understand."
Okay, so I have this spell called Prestidigitation. It makes me so I don't smell bad.
Wait.
Ever.
Wait, you cast spells?
He
Yes.
does cast spells.
You also smell like salt water. You
you-
lying about that bit.
No, I...
It is bitter.
He was lying about that bit.
I use
She said I smelled
prestidigitation
good.
to immediately cast a spell that makes him smell like manure.
As soon as that happens, I cast Prestidigitation and make myself
So-
smell like lavender.
You see Fabian go, and then prestidigitation like knocks up mud onto you, and you like, knock it off.
I don't like all these
We don't
spells.
play that. We don't play that here.
It was worth a try.
I thought it was funny.
So as you guys kind of walk a little bit, Rafili comes back, and just kind of motions to you, like motions his head towards where you guys are walking anyway. As you guys walk a little bit through the woods, it's not a very long walk. You actually come to an opening that's a road, and you see a small little farmstead that's out just a little bit. A couple of horses. Looks like corn is being the main harvestable item there. There's not any more houses than just the one. And then Penelope's like dragging you at this point, and Todd's just kind of like, he's not talking to anyone. He has his arms
Regret.
crossed like this. He doesn't like that this is happening. He doesn't know you or what you're doing. And he's just kind of following behind. Penelope's telling you everything about her family. She's like, "We have 2 goats, and one of them's name's Jules, and the other one's name's Lilac, and my favorite thing is a horse. And if you could buy me a pony someday, you'd be my best friend forever. But if you can't buy it for me, you're still my best friend forever."
Yes, I will attempt to get you a pony eventually, maybe. Probably not, but maybe.
You have a girlfriend?
I can't say that I do.
So while they're
How
talking,
old are you?
7.
I'm a little too old for you. I'm sorry, Penelope. I do appreciate it, but maybe when you're a bit older.
Anyway, my favorite toy is actually, and then so she's dragging Laren down, and as you guys make your way in past the small gate, another feline walks out, and this is a shorter feline. It's a male. In his gray fur, it's not like sleek like the tabaxi fur, where it's like cropped and it's almost panther-like or cheetah-like. It's more almost like house cat-like, where it's kind of out in a bit. One of his ears has like a chunk out of it. He has an eye patch, black with gold on it.
What color fur?
It's gray fur.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and as you come, he's wearing leather armor actually, and his legs are kind of bow-legged, almost like he's spent most of his life in the saddle. And as you come out, he kind of leans towards the door and he pulls out a large handheld like arbalist and just kind of puts it in his hands, and he goes, Children.
Hello, are you who Penelope and what was the other one's name?
Todd.
Todd, are you the one they called Papa?
Release her hand.
I already have. It's fine.
So as you release the hand, Penelope's like, Papa, we found them. There was a large boat and there was a crack in it. And Todd's like, and I was poking this one with a stick and he got up and he has a sword. And like they're both talking at the same time, and Gideon just kind of goes, Psst, and they both stop and goes, get in the house. And they both run into the house. Penelope kind of like pouting.
That was
Todd
fun.
like he's gonna go get something, maybe like another crossbow.
We could have played some dice or something. Like,
So that's like a really cool crossbow you have there. Can I like look at it at some point? Just real quick, just for a
So
second.
you guys are about 30 foot away from him. If anyone, does anyone move any closer?
Yes, I absolutely am taking a few
So
steps
he-
forward.
I absolutely don't.
He like holds up the arms and goes,
Oh, that is such a better angle! Oh, that is so cool!
Vez, you want to take a step back?
But
Just a bit.
I just want to go.
I know. Hi. So my name's Common. This is my pal Vazra. And we're a bunch of survivors of a shipwreck. And I was wondering if, well, actually, I wasn't really wondering anything, actually. How are you?
I, on the other hand, was wondering, where are we?
if you don't know, then you're not a citizen.
Yes, I
Show
think
me
we've made
this
that
boat.
clear.
Okay.
All right,
That's
it's
fine.
just on the beach.
So pretty short walk, actually.
Walk ahead, please.
Okay.
Okay.
And like he's staying back from you guys and just kind of following you. Anyone trying to make conversation with him 30 feet away?
Anyone else a bit nippish?
A little bit, if it's a little
Hey,
too
no, here. I pull out of my backpack some rations. I hand.
Oh,
them some.
thanks.
So
Would you like some?
Running
No,
joke
thank you,
about
I am good.
rations. From the evil campaign.
We don't need to.
We don't need
say
rations.
it.
No, that's
we don't
not
need to
even-
acknowledge
Nobody need
it.
no rations.
So
So like that crossbow.
you guys get back to the shipwreck, and he kind of walks over to look at it between you and the house, relatively, and just kind of looks at the side of it, and he goes, "I've never seen one of these ships before. It's not part of the kingdom's navy."
Yes, that's the thing. We are
We're from Spire. Well, no,
we're not from Spire. Don't say that.
Spirelings?
We are not
I'm
Spirelings.
totally not a spiraling.
I'm pretty sure I'm not.
We are not
No, you're not. You're
Spirelings.
good.
Okay.
Do you see earrings on us? Well, okay, you do. That's a bad example.
I mean, I'm definitely not a spiraling.
So
I was there for like
assure you.
a week.
I assure you, I'm not a spy.
So the thing is, we were on a slaving vessel.
We got
and
on purpose.
Yeah.
Me and Vazra.
I don't know about them. So we were being escorted to the Midlands, and we crashed because a thing happened. I don't know what that was.
It was like a big old.
He turns around, starts walking away like
Oh, okay. Thanks for explaining
And he
literally
goes,
nothing.
"Come,
Okay,
we'll
thank
explain
you.
inside over tea.
I'm just gonna like skip.
Oh, tea. At
Tea,
least they're
alright.
civilized.
I do love tea. It's been so long.
Ah,
I haven't
yeah.
had tea since the Midlands.
Yeah, it's okay.
So you guys make it back to the cottage, and he walks inside. He doesn't seem as worried now for some reason. Anyone want to make an investigation check?
Insight?
Insight, I mean.
Oh,
yeah,
insight.
Yeah,
Sure, you
insight.
can do that.
It's the same bonus.
Investigation's a -2 for me.
7.
Insight is a minus.
15.
10 exactly.
Oh, insight 14.
Okay. It's kind of good that you can insight everything because you're so
You're more
close.
insightful than me.
Yeah, barely. I lucked out with my rolls a lot. Like for my
Yeah,
one
no,
terrible
I mean-
penalty, I have like a plus and everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Though in hindsight, I probably should have put the 16 from strength into intelligence or
Hey,
constitution.
people have been saying that our background music is a little too loud. We'll show him how to fix that right quick.
Sure.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
We'll take.
I didn't
Actually,
even
yeah,
know
we're
we
gonna
had
take
background music.
Can we take a quick break? I need to go use the bathroom.
Yeah. So, take
So,
5 minutes.
yeah, 5 minutes, guys.
So we're on our way to the house, and we're gonna take 5 minutes.
Whoa!
Hey guys, thanks for waiting. Woo!
Oh my god.
Nick's bladder was about to explode.
Yeah, I was gonna die. But I mean, it was also like it's first stream, so we're gonna sort out technical stuff.
I know.
No,
I mean,
you
streams in the
Yeah,
words, so
thank you
like
for-
it's subconscious.
Yeah,
And
thank
thanks
you
for
guys
giving us
patience.
tips on everything, guys.
Yeah, for
like,
real.
it's
We-
really, really good that you guys are interacting with us and telling us how to fix things because seriously, we need that. And this is our first go at this, so really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thanks for bearing with us.
So
How?
full circle back. You guys all make it back to the cottage,
Yay!
and you sit down. So far, you haven't heard this gentleman's name other than Papa. As you walk in, you do see the two young catfolk, Tabaxi. They are starting to play in the corner, and as you walk in, like
What are you guys playing?
Penelope takes her doll and puts it to the side, and just kind of looks at you and just acts like.
What's her name?
I don't play with dolls.
I
I am almost 8.
lumber
I'm
over to
proud
Todd.
of you.
I like slammed down cross-legged. It was like, what are you guys playing?
Todd goes.
Hi,
He just kind of crosses his eyes and looks at you like.
my name's Common. Or it's not a common name. It's
So
just it's short for Kamana Mana, which is my full name.
Which is short for.
And Penelope's apparently the talkative one. Todd's like, just kind of goes,
Yeah.
playing. Why you want to know?
Well, because I want to play with you guys.
Oh,
Because it'd be fun.
Papa?
Papa?
Yeah. And so the
I think
guy
that's his
goes-
name.
Yeah, the guy goes, that's fine.
Yay!
And he motions for you to sit,
That's it.
and for you to sit, since you guys were the ones talking, and he motions to you guys too, but you guys have just been standing there ominously this whole time.
Yeah.
Fabian is standing in the corner, leaned against
Alan.
the corner, arms crossed, just staring.
Bunch of really high
edging
Sorry,
it
make
up.
sure that you
Yeah.
don't
So
stick in your
inside
hand
the
while you're
cottage
talking as your
itself,
character, because some people were
Yeah.
writing about that.
Inside the cottage itself, it's fairly sparse things inside. There's a large table. There's a little kitchen area. There's a fireplace, like a fireplace connected to the house, made of brick. And then there's a bedroom off to the left. You can see that it's open. It has 2 beds in it and lots of toys. And then there's another bed off to the side, a bedroom that you can see has a single larger bed and lots of weapons inside of it hanging off the walls. And actually like horse bridles and stuff hanging off the walls and stuff. And some bridles that don't necessarily look like they'd fit a horse, but something larger.
I didn't see any of the weapons, right?
You do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I mean the door's open.
Yeah.
He seems to be uncaring of it. He puts the arbalist down to the side. It was odd because at first, whenever he was kind of getting the lay of the land of you, it looked like he was worried. Now he does not seem worried at all, and you don't know if that should be worrisome or not.
Mistakes.
So as he puts out the tea and starts pouring it, he goes, "So, Spirelings."
Well, not
No.
only Firelings. We came from that direction, but it's a lovely place you have here, by the way. Ooh, tea. Yes, delightful tea.
No, thank you.
Yes, you're saying.
Right, sorry, I got distracted by tea. I love tea so much.
I'm
It's
playing
great. You
with
make
the-
good
I'm playing with
excellent
the
tea.
kittens.
I will take the tea.
He's listening while you're
Right,
saying
right.
this.
So we were just we came from that direction. We're actually prisoners, as it so happens, if you could call it that. I really think it wasn't that bad of a position. We had it kind of figured out.
We were trying to free some prisoners, actually.
Right, it was all part of a plan. But you see, we were actually wondering where we are.
You were prisoners that were trying to free prisoners.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
That's what they were doing. I was one of said prisoners.
Yeah, we saved
you're
them.
free now.
We saved all of them.
Yes.
Well, everybody
All
that was
3
on.
of us.
Yeah, you're all that was on the ship.
Where are the rest of your people then?
We're assuming they died in the crash
That's
because
a-
we have not found them.
How many ships?
I'm from a different
Oh.
dimension.
And he takes out a piece of parchment and starts writing.
Would I know how many ships?
Is there
DM,
something-
would I know
so,
how many ships?
I mean, you just know hundreds because it was an armada going to basically. You don't know the exact number. None of you do.
I'd wager over 100. It was a full armada trying to take place in the Midlands.
To be fair, most of them did seem to be destroyed. There was some face in the sky, and then a whirlpool, and then a shadow
There
man.
was a face in the sky?
Did you not see the big face in the
I was focused on the whirlpool
there
that
was
was
a-
crushing our boat.
Stick with the facts, please.
There was a zombie guy.
Who?
I
He
hit him with
wasn't
a
a
door.
zombie.
I think I got him.
At this point, like Penelope goes.
He was
He
was our-
looks at
he was the
Papa.
guy who was in
Yes.
charge of us. He was the captain of the ship. I don't know if you know him. His name is Zergig. But
Last name?
does he have a last name?
I think Lord is his
He
first
does
name.
not
Isn't
have
it
a
Father or
last
something?
name, but he is known as the Black Hand.
Oh.
Aren't there a bunch
That
of
sounded a
names,
lot
though?
more ominous than I was expecting. But yes, he is known as the Black Hand.
Penelope, he's not that scary, I promise.
Roll
It's
me
cool, we can beat
a,
him up.
Yeah,
charisma.
Penelope, we can beat him up.
Just general charisma.
Yeah.
Okay.
My name is
Wow. 11.
my name is not General Charisma.
General charisma.
So
I love you.
yeah, he. So as he's riding down this, he's like, he says, "How many soldiers roughly would you say?"
Well-
this armada.
We were on one very small boat, and the rest of the armada, we didn't see much of them, besides in the distance.
How many ships would you say were destroyed? In the, like he's just asking facts after facts.
way more than 2.
At least 5.
I mean, honestly, if it destroyed our ship, it seemed relatively well defended. I would think that not many of the others would have made it.
The bigger ships maintained themselves. The smaller ships, though, they were destroyed. We were in one of the smaller ships.
I need your names again. You first.
Bazura Nistranzad, a pleasure to meet you.
Quiet one.
Why do you need my name?
I will get it one way or the other.
Try.
That sounds ominous.
See, his name is Fabian, actually.
Yeah, or I think, right?
I think that's what he told me.
Right,
Wait, did he say his name was Fabian, or did we just make it up?
Nerithian. And this is Raithili.
Oh, my name's Kamen. Although it's short for Kamana Mana, which is short for Kamana Mana Fiatarikida, which is Kamen of the Misty Glade. I'm from the Feywild. But I, like,
My name is Laren Rockjaw.
Of the Rockjaws of the south.
well, he's a rock
thought
job.
they were-
No, I was actually taken to Spire at a very young age. They kidnapped me when I was
Deception.
younger. Huh?
Roll deception.
Roll a deception. Oh shit. 16 plus 9, so 25.
Damn.
He seems to. He goes. Sorry to hear that.
I never knew my true
You all
family.
believe this as well.
I never knew my true family.
That's so sad. I'm sorry.
I mean,
Would it be insight to not believe it?
Oh yeah.
I mean, you could roll. Yeah.
would you not
I'll do
believe
for
me?
funsies. I don't think I'd not
Yeah,
believe
I
you,
wouldn't.
but
I wouldn't
I
suspect you
believe
anyway. I was
Close,
just curious.
actually. It's
yeah.
very close. It is 22, but it doesn't quite make it.
Seems very genuine.
This is the only good thing I'm at.
I know.
25's hard to beat.
Yeah.
If I not 20 did, I would have made it.
Expertise in deception.
So after he says, any other information you think might be pertinent to an empire invading our sovereign ground?
I do believe that they were actively trying to create a foothold here, and that could be a problem.
And they're coming from the sea,
Right.
not the land.
Very important.
In case you weren't aware.
Did Zergic and I have any kind of telepathic link at any point during the voyage? Okay.
Not that you felt.
All I needed to know.
So,
Plot twist!
once again, I'm sorry to sound like I don't know what is the equivalent of a broken record in Fantasyland. I'm sorry to repeat myself several times, but I still feel like we haven't gotten the answer to our one question. Where are we?
My name is Gideon. You're within the kingdom of Knightsbridge.
Knightsbridge?
You're in the Midlands. And I must send this right away.
Wait,
And he
when?
rolls this up and he puts it in a little pouch. And he goes outside and he whistles. And you see a bird an owl like fly over onto the fence post. He walks out, he sticks it and ties it to the owl, and then launches it off, and it heads further north, kind of the northwestern direction.
Oh,
Does everyone get cool birds? I want a cool bird.
what was the orientation of the beach, by the way, to the sun? Like,
You all are welcome to camp around here. Please don't come into my house without me here, and I would prefer you to stay away from the little ones.
oh,
I can promise to stay away from your children, but your daughter seems infatuated with me.
My
Well, wait.
daughter.
Oh, it's not.
It's my granddaughter.
My bad. Sorry, you look very young.
yeah, I was gonna say the same.
Right.
Todd, did you?
I worked out.
Oh, I'm sure that it must be really tough to use that crossbow.
Oh, you charismatic bastard.
It's the one thing I'm good at.
I
So,
think it's the shiny coat that does it, honestly.
Yeah,
Excellent
seriously.
fur.
You can stay.
The golden eye patch really brings it all
So
together.
can you.
That's a
I will
surprise.
find my own sleep.
Todd, we're gonna have to
Feel
pick up
like
that
you-
dice game some other
I
time.
feel like you all have been through some hardships, and a night in a bed would do you well. The rest of you, the ground's fine.
I appreciate it.
Where am I sleeping?
I'm sleeping on like the edge
Penelope
of
goes,
town.
Papa, he can stay in my bed.
I don't want to do that. I will sleep outside. It's fine. I'll be fine.
You can't sleep in our room. I don't want to, like, Todd's like,
Todd's not having it.
I'm gonna
but
quickly sip my tea
all-
and just like stand up and awkwardly walk out of the house.
yeah.
Yeah.
Here, I appreciate the offer. I would like to accompany my
Yeah.
friend Common.
Yeah.
I don't
Actually,
know.
I haven't got my workout in for today, so I'm gonna go do that. I go out and do like one-handed push-ups.
Todd follows you and watches you from the gate, like you're a strange.
like I'm somebody who has
Yeah.
a bush for a head.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
like his
could
mouth's
guess?
literally like the whole time. A
I
little
said-
bit of drool. Like
So-
just,
So when I'm standing on my hand, my feet in the air, and I'm just doing that.
So
to the
I
ground.
sit down.
at this point, he's like,
I sit down near him and start playing "Eye of the Tiger" on my guitar.
It's the eye of the tiger. It's the yeah.
roll performance check.
Okay.
We're gonna get content ID.
19 plus my performance, which is 7, so that's
So
a
like
26.
Todd starts like clapping his hands to it, and his like befuddled look like gets like.
I'm not going all out. This is just like a daily
He's
thing.
literally clapping the.
Like I turn around and one hand's like, "You guys are really good," and I just like. But yeah, I'm not
you
going all
actually see
out.
Gideon. Like he comes out onto the porch and kind of leans against the porch, and his foot's like tapping a little bit. When you look over, he's like, he stops his tap and he goes,
When does this happen?
spits, and walks back into the house.
Vasra will. Sorry.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
Vasra?
Yes, I hate to impose, but I don't suppose you have an empty notebook or something lying around that you would not mind letting me use?
Yes, of course. You know, I know you're a prisoner and you don't know who you're associating with, but these guys.
I mean, the big leafy one, he's a good friend. The new one seems fun. I mean, I don't have anywhere else to be.
I've never seen an elf like you.
Most people haven't.
I'm sure that the River's Eyes would welcome you if you went up to their hold. I have a friend in Knightsbridge, the city. His name is Theron.
I don't hear this.
None of you have
right.
citizenship, and that is a problem. If you go and speak with the Theron, he's one of the captain of the guards there, he can ascertain whether or not you are a threat to our sovereign land or not. I feel like you have just come down in bad circumstances, and I wish to help.
I do appreciate that. It is not often that someone will extend a hand of kindness to strangers like us, especially under such circumstances.
I've been in your shoes before. My name's Gideon.
That's and I'm gonna let
And he nods to you, Fabian. And just kind of looks at kind of looks at. Are you outside?
Yeah, at this point, I've already went
Nerithian?
outside.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, he like
Join us
kinda
for
looks
dancing.
at Nerithian and the rest of them doing their thing out there. Like
Squat thrusts.
yeah,
You know.
Brooding against a tree.
Friggin' edgeboards.
Start playing "Make You a Man" from Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Oh, I was thinking of a different.
I'll spend the evening just like I'll take out my sketch and I'll like sketch Gideon and the kittens, and that's what I'll do for a while.
Okay, the kittens.
Yes, the kittens.
So yeah, as the evening progresses, Gideon starts, working. He goes out and gets like what looks to be ham, and starts preparing a meal for you guys, like some vegetables and stuff. Penelope, this whole time, has not been looking at you doing your single-handed
Yeah, I'm not there to press. It's just a routine.
Yeah,
It's
I know.
like-
So, but Todd is enraptured with both of you. Penelope has her eyes only for Laren. Todd every once in a
Little
while will
toddler.
look at Fabian
Yeah.
and look at Nerithian, and then like he goes, like that's his facial expressions as he moves between you all. What do you want to do during this time? Do you just hang out?
He just hangs out and broods the entire time.
So as you're hanging
Yeah,
out, leaning against the wall,
That sounds good.
a small bird
You got an explorer's
flies
pack?
and hits
Do I?
the side
I
of the
did.
house
Oh,
that
yeah.
is beside you.
That's cool.
There
It was one of the things I.
Yeah,
Do I see this happen?
yeah, you see this. Nerithian, you also see this because it's actually there's a small desk where you're writing,
I have a
and
lot,
the window is where
Most
the
of the
bird
violin.
hits and just falls dead at Fabian's feet.
I'm
I'm gonna walk up to you.
You have a guitar.
An Inferno. Look, can you please
I have
just
a guitar
not?
and a violin.
Wow.
Like I get it. It's hard, disasters and stuff.
You
But
don't
can you
speak
not
Italian,
kill
do
the wildlife?
I'm gonna pick up the bird and humbly take it and put it in the bushes or something.
Okay.
Give it like a
Some
proper
space.
druidic send off.
Now, this isn't the first time you've seen odd things like this around Fabian.
I say back to her.
An Infernal or common?
And Infernal.
She speaks in Infernal, so all you hear, you guys probably hear this too in your jam fest a little bit.
Oh no, I'm
But you
doing.
hear,
No, yeah, we don't
you
hear
wanna
it
do
at
your
all.
best Infernal?
No, I'll let you
Devil
have
went
this
down to
one. It took me a
Georgia's.
month just to be able to talk as fast. Right?
Was that my violin?
Yes.
Like she's making weird noises.
And I say back, you act as if that was voluntary. I tried to kill that bird.
I mean, for all I know, you could have. I mean, that month right next to you, you never really talked, you never really explained it. I mean, weird things happen, and sometimes it's the person's fault. I'm not saying it is. I'm asking if it is your fault to stop.
I told you when you took me with you out of that cage that misfortune would come with you.
Oh, that's fine. That already happens. It can't get much worse. I'm gonna ruffle your hair and go back into what I was drawing.
I mean, I'm not trying to toot any horns or nothing, but
Are we
we
camping?
met them and then a shipwreck happened.
Are we all camping outside?
I am.
So two of them have been invited into the house.
Right. That's what I was.
Right.
I was trying to see because she said she wanted to hang out with Common
Yeah.
outside.
If Common's sleeping outside, I will hang out around.
Fabian,
No, you can sleep
you
inside,
take,
but that's cool.
But
I was,
Yeah,
gonna- I was-
I'm keeping
yeah, I was
this
gonna,
company.
I was gonna get to know this guy.
Yeah, he seems pretty cool.
I mean, if you're sure, I just really don't want to leave you.
Nah, I'm all good.
Okay, if you're sure.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay,
In
fine.
fact, it's better that I stay outside in case, if are there wolves or anything, Mr. Papa?
My name's Gideon.
Oh, I'm sorry. I heard them say Papa. I thought that was your name.
It's Gideon.
Papa Gideon. That's his name.
Okay.
But I mean, if
Papa's
you're
his last name.
Oh, but are there wolves or are there dinosaurs or anything that would invade the town or something? Because I would stop them. Because I got
the-
I point to my shield and
The
sword.
dinosaurs that are any threat are much further south. The ones that are tamed are within the city. They shouldn't be a problem.
tamed,
Question.
you guys tamed dinosaurs. That's so damn cool.
Question.
Yes.
Where on the shoreline are we? How far north are we?
So you're about midways on the continent itself.
Okay, so we're fine. We're
If
fine.
there's any trouble, he will find it. Can basically command Raytheely to
I
just
can't do
scout.
an eagle screech.
But it reads.
He flies up majestically as you put the small
So what's your favorite
bird
drink?
humbly
You
into
know,
the
actually, I
small
prefer
little
moonshine.
grave that you've made.
That sounds great. We should try that.
Yeah.
So yeah, a camp is erected, and the night starts to pass.
Stop.
I'll sleep
Gideon
inside.
brings out food for you, and he actually brings out a small keg of ale as well,
That will do.
L will do. Yeah.
That will certainly do.
and he hands it to you. for your playing.
Huh?
For your playing.
I'm good at
Thank
this.
you, Mr. Gideon.
I do appreciate it, Papa. And I take
His
the keg.
name is Gideon.
I know.
Dear God, I apologize for them.
I didn't.
But
Well,
thank you for the hospitality.
Do you want some? Yeah. I just like pop a hole into it.
I mean, I don't really share a bed with any of them, frankly. They do look rather warm,
Yet.
though. Do you actually say that?
Yes, absolutely. as soon as
Gideon
it flies
actually
over my head.
Gideon actually rounds up the children and pushes them back into the house forcibly.
Good night, Todd. Good night, Penelope.
Round 'em up.
Todd goes, "Hi, Carmen."
All right.
Turns around. Penelope goes, "Sweet dreams, Laren, fair prince.
you
Dream of me."
you too, my darling princess. I hope you sleep well.
Dear gods.
I'm going to drink heavily now.
she walks,
And I
she
pop.
walks into the room, and the door shuts loudly. You hear like Gideon curse a little, and like you're.
So, who's going to be drinking my ale?
Yeah, let's get to know each other.
Well,
So I'm from a different dimension.
are you going to tell them about the Feywild? I love
Yeah,
hearing
a
about the
bit.
colors.
Well,
The
the-
colors
What's
are
a
so great.
Feywild?
It's so.
I'm joking. I know what the Feywild is.
Okay, well, but
I've heard of
explain
it.
Some of the it's constantly twilight. There's lots of colorful plants. I go on and stuff like
So
that.
That's
think of
pretty
like
cool.
a beautiful forest, but always in the nighttime.
Yeah.
That's, yeah.
But yeah, that's enough about me. I passed some ale to you. I forgot your name again. Sorry.
Nerithian.
Alethian?
Nerithian.
Nerithian.
Nathan.
Close enough.
Nerithian. It was nice to meet you, man.
Mind if I call you Nith? I'm going to call you Nith, whether you like it or not.
You're going to call me that, whether I like it or not, then there's no use in asking.
Yeah, well, it's polite to ask.
So, Neorithian, how did you get the bird? It seems really cool.
Yeah,
wonder
and how'd
about-
you wind up being a prisoner?
I did not find the bird. The bird found me.
Wow, that's cliche.
So
What's the
I
cliché?
hate you.
Well, Laren would absolutely say that out loud.
so
He's well read.
What's a cliche?
so
worry
you
about it.
would know that it is odd to see a Sealy elf that lives on a prison ship.
Oh, I know. That I already
How's
have.
he alive?
I already have that as a
you
thing.
would know this as well.
Yeah.
Whether you care or not.
Don't care.
There are certain circumstances that made me exempt from the usual treatment of my people by the Spirelings. But that is for another time, and perhaps far more drink than this.
Well,
I can
I
agree
did
with that.
get an entire cask of ale because I'm a good musician. So,
We could probably
I'm
get
drinking a
one.
lot of this.
Yeah.
Go for it.
So, are you gonna drink?
Oh, hell no.
Fabian?
Why?
It's Fabian.
Oh, sorry.
Fabulous, got it.
Fabian?
Fab. Mind if I call you Fab? I'm not gonna call you Fab.
Do you want
That's
some
dumb.
ale?
I don't drink.
Okay.
Same, you know what? We can watch them get drunk and it will be hilarious.
Pleasure always thinks it's
Depending
funny,
on
but I
what
don't like. It's just.
It is really funny, and I
Hey.
get some of my best sketches from you when you're absolutely shit-faced.
That
Yeah.
sounds hilarious. Can I see?
No, I lost it in the thing, but I'm going to make new ones tonight, and it's going to be great.
That's
Okay.
great.
So, as the night winds down and you get, well, some of you get ridiculously drunk.
Oh, I choose to like get tipsy, but I'm not like gonna get fucked up.
Okay.
I'm going out of my way to make sure I don't get like
Colin, how
actually
much do
messed
you
up.
drink?
Oh, how many Constitution checks do I need to make?
All right.
No, I will let you finish my.
Yeah.
my
Well,
keg
I mean,
if you
like,
want.
The house is burned
Or
down.
perhaps
I'm not gonna
Death
hog
saves.
it. I'm not gonna hog it. But once everybody looks like they're done drinking, Common will probably finish.
Totally, I will
death
let you
saves.
finish my keg.
Okay.
Who
Or
else is
cask.
drinking?
It's just us three.
Okay.
I would say I drank a pretty impressive amount for an elf, but I'm
Well, I mean, like,
definitely not drunk.
Yeah.
We survived for a month on a slave ship. I mean, I think this calls for celebration.
It is indeed. I will toast
Yeah,
to that.
yeah, and getting out of that
Give
ship.
us
was
food.
Celebrate
Yeah.
life.
Yes, you were given like some ham and some various like vegetables, corn.
That sounds great.
Green beans.
That was delicious. So, I'm gonna go sleep.
Okay.
So as the night winds down, and you feel like this is a very relatively safe area, just based on the nonchalantness of Gideon, and also that you have not seen anything other than a few farm animals that are pinned and like birds flying around the area.
Can I do a perception roll for Raithili?
Sure.
Okay.
Have we heard the name of the village yet?
So
It's not a village. It's just a single cottage.
Oh,
along the
okay.
road.
I thought it was like
No, this is it.
my bad.
What did you have?
A 10. Yeah. Nothing. Yeah, probably nothing out of the
He
ordinary.
comes back and just, starts eating some ham. Hey, did my thing.
Bloodhawk.
Come on,
can
big
talk.
guy. Get on here, big guy.
Caw.
Get in
That
here.
is my bloodhawk. It's like a cat.
Catbird.
Beautiful.
No one in the world was an old catbird.
Oh
So
my
as the
God.
night goes on, is anyone taking a watch or anything, or you guys just all tuck it
I will
out?
definitely take a watch because I can get the long rest and well, all of us can.
Except
We're all-
for him.
Except for him.
No, I actually don't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can trans
Oh,
too.
yeah.
So the three of us we only need to sleep for 4 hours.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll just hang out, make some sketches, and after everything winds down, I'll go back inside.
And what sketches were you doing? Just of Gideon and the kittens.
Yeah, Gideon's and the kittens, and then at night I'll sketch these idiots partying.
Gideon's
Sketch?
the kittens.
Like, oh wow.
Yeah.
You know, it occurred to me that
Do I roll for it?
it just occurred to me that we
General,
are all
like,
actually
yes,
different
you ever
races.
performed?
I do have
Just to see
performance,
If it's
but
like,
what do you
I actually
like?
do need
if
to
it's
sleep.
like
You
low,
I can't
does
trance.
Does it
Elf,
mean like the
Eladrin,
drawing
Shadow,
is
Kai,
super
half elf,
preschool?
I would imagine that it just fails.
We're all
honestly.
different
I don't get
races,
it.
just-
Depends on
get
race.
it.
Sub-races.
Yeah, give me a
Like
dex
elf,
check.
I guess.
But yeah, no, I don't trance.
We're
I
all-
have to sleep.
We're all different.
I don't know what I did to upset the dice
feats.
gods.
Okay,
Pathfinder.
it was, I mean, I saw it.
Yes, you did.
So,
So it was a 4.
yeah, the pictures.
Not coming together today.
Yeah, so Gideon looks kind of like a fur ball with like multiple appendages. His tail almost looks like another set of legs.
I'm working on it. I'll get there. I was just kind of
Great.
hoping this was just a thing I could do and I wouldn't have to roll for
Fabian's
it.
head is really malproportioned to his body. It's like this, he looks like a lollipop.
It is a performance, Jeff.
I don't think I rolled above a 10 except for once.
I hope she wrote like critical fails every drawing
And,
to where they're all glorious.
You know,
Like,
because of
just
that,
like one long stretch of horribleness.
I'm gonna write Qualif and shove it in your face while you sleep. See how you like that?
So, but the night goes on and nothing really happens. You wake up in the morning. Actually, Gideon is up pretty early. He comes out before the sun is up, and he comes out and he's fully outfitted. And he walks over to a horse and mounts it, and just starts going down the road a little ways. And then you see off tucked behind, off around the corner a little bit, there's a small barn. And he hops off the horse and he motions for you guys to follow.
I'll stop doing my push-ups and I go follow him.
Okay.
I was sitting on top of you.
No, yeah, you're on my feet. It's like
I was just chilling.
I also follow.
So as you guys go over there, he opens up the barn, and there's actually about 6 horses that are bridled and everything here. They look in really good shape. It looks like he takes care of them. This is like part of his livelihood, maybe. He starts saddling them, and he. Do any of you know how to like? I would say that you would from your time. as a
Animal
skinner.
handling. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've ridden before, but I don't
Yeah,
have.
so-
I'm not proficient.
I'm not
That
proficient,
would
but I
be
do have good animal handling.
right?
I've
Yeah,
never seen
I
them.
mean, it's Laren would not know how to do this.
Yeah.
People saddled his horse for him.
You don't know that.
All of the rest of you probably could saddle.
Land, you need a boost.
Yes.
I'd pick him up.
All right, and then he, without a word, he just starts taking off down the road.
Right, so I guess we're following.
Yeah, he motions for you to follow.
What colors are all the horses? Are they all?
So, most of them are just your standard geldings. One of them has.
I just want the painted one if there is one.
There is a painted one.
Dib,
Yeah.
dibs.
there a black one?
There's 2 painted ones. There's no black ones. There's tan ones. The painted one is black and white. Yeah. It actually has socks.
Can I like use animal handling to like whistle, and whichever one comes to me is mine?
Sure.
I'm gonna call you Laundry.
16.
Okay. All the horses start to come to you.
Then they are all mine. That is the deal.
Laundry smells something sweet.
But with your animal handling, you find one that is
Okay.
kind of your temperament, fiery, powerful, yet
Chill.
even.
I'm
enough
okay with the
for
one
you.
that I am put on.
Okay.
Yeah, just too.
I have no preference.
I'll see if there's one that's like not tall enough, like so tall that I can't get on it.
Yeah, there's a smaller one.
Yeah, okay.
And you just take what's left.
What do the horses do when I try to go near them?
So the horse lets you on.
Whoa. That's unexpected.
Yeah. So you get in the saddle, you start taking off, and
If you had to walk while we're riding, I
So-
would have laughed more.
as he is
You could
as he's going down the road, he kind of goes over towards where you are, and he says, "So as we enter in Knightsbridge, the guards are going to expect some kind of paperwork for you. This is very important to know about this kingdom. I would not let anyone know that you were shipwrecked here until you speak with Theron. I would also not let anyone know that you are from Spire."
I do hear all this, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
he's
good.
close enough. He's actually speaking loud enough so that you all can hear.
Okay.
He says, "Refrain from mentioning anything about where you have been, if you would, please. We don't want to panic the people.
That is the least we could do.
The last time Spire was mentioned, it was not good for the kingdom."
Wait, just when it was mentioned. Like, it's just like a forbidden name.
Oh, that is a powerful word then.
Spire?
Yes.
That's
Let's
just
just
a word.
say that we had some of the church here before. Not
Oh,
many
you-
of us remember, but I do.
Well, cool story. Let's keep going.
Wow.
So, and he explains things to you. He basically says that within the kingdom of Knightsbridge, and the city itself was called Knightsbridge. It was the first city, and then they've expanded to multiple ones.
Knightsbridge.
Knightsbridge is Knightsbridge, yeah.
Inspire.
Almost like Spire within Spire. These people, you know, they all
It's
drink
like
from the
Kansas
same-
City in
Yeah.
Kansas.
They drink from leaded water. so,
That's bad DM. Just
Anyway.
get the name of the city and the empire. Anyway, so the city itself and the empire itself, or the kingdom is what he calls it, you come to find is run by the sovereign Leopold.
That sounds like a person we'll never meet.
King Leopold Hikaru. And he speaks to you of some of the other dignitaries of importance within the city, like the captain of the guard, which is Droshin Corsae.
Is it the one who we're meeting up with?
No.
Who's the one we're meeting up with?
Xavian is his friend.
Okay, because
And
I
he-
was not
yeah.
there for that conversation.
What was his name?
Theron
Captain.
Xavian. Oh, the captain of the guard is Droshan Corsae. And he also tells you of the brother of the king, which is also like the lead general of the armies, who is Ryu Hikaru. He mentions that you should all avoid these people if you come across them until you speak with Theron. And he tells you that the way that the kingdom works is there's multiple different paperwork that you can have that allows you to be here. One is a merchant's pass. That's fairly easy to obtain.
oh, no, reading.
The other one is a citizenship,
word.
which is very hard to attain. If you don't have one of those, then you're not supposed to be here and you would be locked up. He tells you this because he wants to help you kind of figure out. After talking with him, you feel like maybe he mentioned that he has had similar circumstances.
This seems
as you.
really unfair for refugees.
There are no refugees allowed.
Oh, that's even more unfair for refugees.
If I were you, I'd make your way north as fast as possible. Olympus City would welcome you with open arms. It is a dangerous trek, but
Hey, come on, we're going back home.
Yeah! Wait, back home where?
Lenenpoo.
Lenenpoo?
Yeah.
Wait, where is Lenenpoo again? Or is that...
Olympus is the farthest north.
Yeah.
That was the city that you two meet.
Oh, right!
The one we were partying
That's
in,
right, yeah,
and
yeah.
the one we ran away from.
Yeah! I thought... I had forgotten that we were in the Midlands. Yeah, let's go back to
You
Lenenpoo.
made it.
I mean,
you met
there
a
might be
thousand
some-
faces. Rocked them all.
Man.
I mean, it might be a bit of a problem going back north, though.
Yeah, but, you know, it couldn't be that bad. I mean, we should probably finish that up anyway.
I don't know. They had pretty big sticks coming.
I mean, come on. Look at this.
I know you're.
Look at this.
Yes, I know.
And this.
But there's two of us.
There's five
There's
of
five
us.
of us.
But do you guys want
You-
to deal with this problem?
Yeah.
Where,
I don't know what this problem
is.
What is the problem?
How
So
south?
we
You
were
ask Gideon?
doing a...
Yes, what is to the south?
Common was trying to... Or, like, he's he's not explaining it very well what the situation was. So Vasra, what were we doing again?
Well, you remember that pirate lord we pissed off?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one with the really big ship and the really shiny gold.
Pirate Lord.
Yeah, that one. He's
Pissed
still
off
there.
the Pirate Lord.
Pirate Lord.
Look, it's a
So
long
yeah,
story.
maybe don't.
We wrapped a little bit of
You
a
got any
Pirate
other
Lord.
suggestions when it comes to cities?
Right.
You can, of course, head farther west to the human lands. They would
That
accept
sounds
you.
fine.
Humans.
Humans.
I've dealt
Yeah.
with humans
Wow,
before.
I am offended.
Not you. You seem fine.
You're humans?
Still don't give a damn.
Partly.
You don't have to.
What?
It's not mandatory.
Partly.
How are you only partly human?
Well, you know when your mom and your dad?
Yeah?
Yeah. My mom was not the same race as my dad.
And then you get shit like that.
Even worse, because
I'm
now,
offended by that too. What is up with... Okay, I'm sorry for being born.
Yes, you better be. Everyone's incredibly mad that someone created
Look,
that beautiful
you'll,
face.
You'll get it right next time. It's not a big deal.
As you
Yeah, next
guys are
time.
moving along, you start to see
Next time.
more.
Next time you're born.
More villages, or more like the houses appear.
We'll
and
continue
more
this conversation
cattle.
later.
You
Yeah.
also see tieflings.
Well, see, when you
And you
die,
also
then
see
die.
like halflings and a
All the
few
time.
humans here and there.
We've never
and
heard of
the houses are becoming more and more like prevalent along this road, and the road itself goes from dirt to more of like a cobbled stone. And then off in the distance, you see the city of Nightbridge, which does not have a wall around it like most cities does. Instead, it has tall buildings like up and down and bridges that go across them left and right. There's lots of guards that are actually riding these large reptilian creatures with 2 horns on their head and 1 on their snout as they're like,
Do I know what it is?
roll a nature check. Nerithian.
I actually have +2 to nature. Good shit.
3 now.
11.
Never seen those. Never
Well,
seen those things before.
So, you've never seen one before?
Looking
You're fairly certain it's a dinosaur. But
I've read
you-
about dinosaurs.
Yeah, you've heard about them because of your time in the Midlands.
What
You've
the
never
fuck is
seen
a
anything.
dinosaur?
It's one of
Nothing like
those.
it.
Yeah, you have never. Either.
No.
So, yeah.
Wait,
there-
is Laren not familiar with dinosaurs as a concept?
as a concept, yes.
Okay.
You've never seen one.
Okay.
There are none in.
Oh yeah, no, I
Yeah.
just am. He's well read, so.
Also, as you're traveling through and you see the people kind of meandering, no one's really paying you any attention either. Apparently, like elves are pretty commonplace. They are paying you attention and you attention. People are giving you quite a few looks.
It's the glowing pink eyes, isn't it?
You know, I think the eyes for both of us. It just kind of does.
Because
it
you're
to me.
walking together,
Yeah.
like everyone else is just forgotten, and all eyes are just on.
Meanwhile,
them.
I rustle while I'm writing. So like leaves everywhere.
So, as you approach the city, you come to one section where there's some guards standing out at the edge of one of the bridges that leads into it, and the bridges aren't over water; they're actually over like a large pit, like a chasm that's been carved out, like a natural means of keeping people from like sieging the city. Giant holes have been dug all around the city, a big moat, if you will, but not filled with water.
Can I see what's at the bottom?
No. So, the bridges themselves span over it. You see a few creatures flying over with people mounted on them. These are not your typical, like, catfolk like what Gideon is, which are the smaller, like, more stout ones. These are the more tabaxi, like the lithe ones that are smaller, riding these winged reptilian creatures with long beaks as they fly over. And the guards start walking up, and Gideon just kind of waves his hand, and they just kind of step aside and wave at him as you guys head on through.
I wave too.
Same.
I wave. I wave with both hands. Not to be outdone.
One of the guards goes,
To that one, I wink.
I blink.
he like shrugs and shakes his head. Gideon does this on his horse.
Gideon doesn't see this. I'm behind him.
No.
He's already gotten in.
Good lord.
I tie my enormous hair back. It's getting in the way of everything.
And you guys make your way into
With one
Night
strand,
Ridge
so I
proper.
could just-
The city
like
himself is cobbled
No, it's just
everywhere.
like some-
There's
one branch
lamps,
and, like,
there's
dreadlocks.
like little lampstands everywhere along the streets, well maintained. The buildings themselves are actually like haphazard. It's like no one building looks the same. These people have taken a great creativity with like how they craft their buildings. It looks like storefronts are not on the bottom necessarily of every building, but some of them are at the top. Bridges span everywhere, and it doesn't look like there's normal natural staircases that go up on most buildings. It almost is like more ladders, and you see the tabaxi go like it's nothing up and around. There are also other catfolk that aren't like Gideon and aren't like the tabaxi that you have seen. They are actually almost lion-like in appearance, very large. Most of these are guards. Some of them are in really nice, fine clothes that are walking. None of them look to be like skirking about, commoner or just an average Joe. All of them look like people of prominence. Gideon actually nods to a few of them as he makes his way through, and he pulls you down in front of a building that actually looks to be the most organized of any of the rest of the buildings on the street, and above it is Renegade, is the name of the store. And he gets off of his horse and starts tying it to a little place where you can tie your horses off to.
Basra.
Yeah.
What's a renegade?
See, you'll see. Come on.
I'm surprised you read that word.
I know, right?
It's very impressive
Well,
of him, actually.
I like signs. Signs are easy.
Signs are fun.
Yeah.
See, a renegade is usually someone that's outside of what's accepted, be it the law or cultural norms. They're breaking some kind of rule.
Are we renegades?
Yes.
Okay. I like that.
Team name already.
Gideon
I like
goes,
that.
Yeah, actually.
Please come with me. And he steps into the building, double doors, and he opens it. As you walk in, the entrance of the place is actually real nice and polished, clean, and you see a rather tall tabaxi wearing almost like gentleman's clothing, and with a monocle on his eye as he's leaning over the desk, and he looks up and he goes, Gideon, what have you brought me today? As he looks at all of you. And Gideon goes, they're travelers with a problem. They need papers. I assume you're still doing that. My brother knows people that can do that, yes.
That was ominous.
If you think that's ominous, you haven't seen anything yet.
A lot of
I mean,
things are ominous.
you
So-
get paper from most anyway.
The tall tabaxi comes around the corner and kind of is looking you up and down, each one of you.
Is he
You
taller?
more- he's
Is he
not-
taller than me?
Looking
is
mostly
tall-
up. Not
He
down.
is as tall as you.
Okay, I
Yeah. Okay.
try and make
He's not
myself
as tall
bigger.
as you, I don't think.
Yeah, you're 6'9"?
Yeah, Common's
Yeah.
6'9". He's oversized for an elf.
So, but he's
Yeah, I'm like-
he's about as tall as like Nerithian and Laren.
I'm like, yeah.
Does he ever get within arm's
Casually
reach of me?
tries to get taller.
He does.
I'm gonna like try and like reach up at him and like just kind of touch him.
We're really good at making friends.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean any offense. You just look so soft. I already had to try it.
I have to agree.
Please refrain from touching my person.
Okay.
I apologize. Won't happen again.
See that it does not.
It was literally more of a
Yeah.
compliment than anything. I
He wants you to
apologize
do
if I
it
caused
more.
offense.
Wait.
Gideon, what's happening?
Okay, I'm gonna make an insight check against that.
Wait, what's happening?
That's 20. Do you want me to make a deception check?
Yeah, would you?
I don't even know what's happening. What's happening?
Yeah, you don't
Wow.
believe me.
Okay, I was like, that's
Yeah.
not what that means.
Yeah.
So he told me that refrain means do it more. I was wanting to see if I believed him.
Yeah, he rolled a nat 20
Yeah, apparently.
on his insight check.
Like that's not what refrain means.
The first nat 20
What-
of the
what does
stream,
refrain
right?
Oh, first
It
nat
is.
20 of the stream.
What a
Yeah.
waste.
Okay.
What a waste! What an absolute waste!
Yeah.
Almost pointless.
Sorry. Sorry.
So, as you come in, he goes, I'll tell you the circumstances there. And he motions to a room, and Theron follows him, and then he turns around and goes, don't touch anything. please. And then he walks into a room.
What things are there to touch?
What things are there to touch?
Yeah, just hypothetically, if we weren't going to touch the thing that we weren't supposed to touch, what could we not touch?
What
The door
specifically
is
is there?
closed at this point.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's plenty of stuff to touch in here. It's actually, like, beautiful as far as the artwork and stuff. It seems that he is a lover of art. He has a lot of landscape portraits everywhere.
Wait, give
At
me
different
give me a
places as
second.
well.
Give me a
Gilded frames. So, apparently, whoever runs this establishment apparently is wealthy.
So
look
I'm
very
gonna
closely.
prestidigitation a mustache on one of the paintings.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm gonna like.
that
take a-
happened.
Yeah.
All right, a mustache appears upon a woman
It will. Yeah. No,
in a picnic scene with it.
it'll last an hour.
Did you say that out loud?
Yeah.
Nice.
Vandalisms don't. Or, yeah, never mind.
You also see from the top of the stairs a goblin come like in like a nice fine little suit. Comes down.
Harry Potter up in
That's
this bitch.
unusual.
Yeah.
Common's trying not to laugh at the
He
scene.
comes down and he looks at you guys and he goes,
Hey,
"What can I do for the four of you?"
Oh,
we were trying to get paper.
Four?
we had a friend. He's here negotiating something for us. What do you do here?
What?
Oh wait, who's in this?
Am I to take your
Give me
bags?
something.
I think
I don't think we have a whole lot of bags anyway. We kind of.
Well, it's my job. Give me your bags.
Okay. Yeah. Can I roll insight on that actually?
Sure.
Common has like nothing but boots, pants, sword, shield,
Same. Like I might have a cloak.
and dagger. Yeah.
If
No.
if
I
we got our
don't. I
stuff back,
believe
I have a
him.
cloak.
I gotta give him my bag. Here.
Okay.
I rolled a 4.
So, like,
I think I'm the actual
it's like
only
your
one with a
backpack.
bag.
I
Yeah.
think you guys
I have a backpack.
backpacks.
I don't. I
I
don't.
don't.
No.
I specifically
You have
got
a
a
backpack.
Yeah. It.
Because you mentioned it.
I do, but it's.
If that's the case-
I'm not giving it to the fucking guy.
He takes your backpack and he starts and he goes, "Right this way," and he starts going back up the stairs, dragging the bag like literally you hear stuff in it going.
That better not be my violin. I swear to God, if my
Damn.
violin's broken,
And he just goes upstairs. Do you stay in the foyer?
I follow
Man,
him.
I hope he doesn't go through your back.
I really hope he doesn't steal my violin.
I'm gonna admire this one. This lady's got a mustache.
I know,
Very
that's really
impressive,
weird.
Actually,
Yeah.
very interesting.
After about 30 minutes, say, the goblin has not come back.
No, I went up and followed him.
Oh, you followed him? Okay.
I want my bag.
So Laren goes upstairs.
Yeah,
but,
the rest of us are still here, I think.
Did anybody notice that Goblin couldn't count?
Did he not count? Oh no, you're right. He couldn't.
Yeah, I thought there was one of us missing for a second.
So as
Maybe
you,
he doesn't
as you
count
go up,
us.
you go upstairs and like the hallway's lavish. It looks really nice, beautiful art. He goes to the door, pulls out a key, opens it, and he goes, "Here's your room." He chucks your bag into the room
Wait, we're all
and chucks
downstairs.
your loot in there, and then he holds out his hand.
Just give him a 5.
I just high five him and then I walk in the room and close the door.
All right. So he's in that doing that.
It's supposed to be 10%.
30 minutes later, roughly, from when
Yeah,
you
he
came
broke
in,
my violin.
Theron exits,
Yeah.
and Gideon exits with enters the room and he shakes Gideon's hand. and
I grab my
kinda
bag and go back, like entirely go back down the hallway.
Okay, you're in the room, so we'll say that you do that. You come back down, and this happens, and Gideon leaves, and Theron motions you over to the desk, and he goes, "So, I'm giving you a merchanting pass for 1 week. I can extend this courtesy if you are willing to do a favor for me.
But we're not merchants.
I don't assume you have any money."
I
What, are we
actually
short with any
do.
money? No, I have nothing. So you know what? Work
I
is
do.
good.
Yeah, you know.
Laren has money. He's
We're
got
good at
money.
work.
Yeah, we could stand to get some money.
I do.
Yes.
How much?
What?
Around
Hey.
30 gold pieces.
You trying to lie?
No, that's the truth. I can roll persuasion.
And yet, I need. Yeah, you can roll persuasion.
Oh wow. No, that's a 13.
Dang.
And yet, I need 70. So, 40 gold is what's owed.
Oh, I didn't say I was going to give you the 30 gold pieces.
70 gold is what's owed.
I'm okay with this.
Wow.
Fabian, you have 70 gold.
Wow.
But we can all clear up this matter. For a small task that I would ask you to do for me.
Of course.
Certainly.
Okay.
Sure.
I just need you to retrieve my brother.
Oh, the brother you were talking about earlier.
Yes. He has run afoul of some people, as is his lot in life.
So we're trying to catch a chicken.
We can do that.
Yeah.
We did it before.
Yeah, we can catch chickens.
Yeah, several times.
Tell me more
Keep
about
going.
your brother.
Keep going about
I
your...
will find him.
We have an impressive track record of no quests under our belt.
If you find him, I will consider this debt settled, and I will give you merchantine papers for a full year.
Ah,
Wow.
that is significantly better than a week.
It is quite a bit better.
That's
So I'm
Definitely
assuming
more.
we have a week to find him before our papers run out.
Right, do you have a
I
direction to point
actually
us in?
know exactly where he is.
Oh, that's perfect. So why don't you have him?
Because
But what's the catch?
Get to it.
he is in a rather rough part of the city. And if I do one more thing, then I will lose my license to provide mercenary work. Therefore, my hands are tied. He has done this to me yet again, without consideration.
Does he want to come back? Some people in a rough spot.
That's not of consequence. He is hiring us to bring him back.
It is
Well,
true.
no.
It is not of consequence. He is coming back, whether he wishes it or not.
We can ask him when he
This is
finds him.
mercenary.
Okay,
work.
yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, because we're
Yeah.
not doing anything in the meantime.
I've done mercenary work.
Yeah, I
mean,
know.
like, yeah.
I know, but when it comes to mercenary work, you don't ask why.
No, you
No,
totally
I totally ask why all the time.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
Like before I met Vasper, I didn't get hired a whole lot, but you know, like,
His name is
Better than a
Tobias.
slave ship.
But-
And he pulls
He's a
out,
slave
out a
ship.
piece of paper and hands it to you, Nerithian, actually. And it has a likeness of a smaller tabaxi cat. Actually, like, this tabaxi's fur has a little bit of fur that he styled into a fancy little hairstyle.
fun.
Not a bun.
Oh, okay. Did I do that? Like,
A man bun.
Yeah, like that. It's not a man bun.
Cat
So
man
what
bun.
is the group that your brother has gotten himself in with?
It's a group known as the Brotherhood.
That.
Their association spans all through this land. It's a small group of them, but I feel that he has owed them some money, and I need to procure him because he has none, and I will not pay for him again.
That
Makes
is
sense.
understandable. And a relatively common cause of war.
So I need a. I mean, you know of this name. You and Common both.
what?
You know of this organization.
Oh yeah.
Have we rustled their jimmies before?
We wrestled their jimmies when we met.
Yeah.
Oh, it's that one!
Somebody rustled Jimmy's.
Yeah. We
Fuck
wrestled
you,
a few
Jimmy.
jimmies.
Fuck you, Jimmy.
I don't remember any jimmies specifically.
No, there was one. Remember, he was the guy that was coming to relieve you that night. You told me. It was, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Oh man, I forgot about
Relieve
Jimmy.
you?
I don't know if he got
No,
rustled
so look, I was okay. So the story is, I was standing guard outside of one of the Brotherhood's vaults.
Parents like this.
Yeah, and that's when I met Vazra, and she just kind of like appeared out of the darkness because she needed a book that was in the vault, and I was going to stop her, but then I don't know, I hadn't seen an elf in like 20 years, something like that.
Now there's 4 in one
Besides
place. It's
your-
cool.
I know.
It's
Besides
cool
your
like that.
reflection,
Yeah, I suppose. But I mean, well, when you're a lonely elf and you're in a latrin,
I mean, he was very sad and very
Yeah.
lonely.
that was depressing. Yeah,
Right.
so
It was
anyway.
no good, so I kept
Yeah.
talking to him until he stopped.
I was-
I can't imagine you with any kind of attitude other than cheerful.
Thank you.
You
So-
haven't seen shit yet.
You are fine with this, then, I'd say.
Oh yeah,
Of course,
totally.
of course.
Yeah,
Point us in the direction.
Yeah,
Allow me to give you the address.
fuck the Brotherhood.
Fuck the Brotherhood!
Out of
Here, here.
context.
I can drink to that. And he starts writing down like names of various taverns. And he's saying, you may start here. And he hands you the list.
Take the list.
We make the list.
Let me just.
Now,
create
our
this.
DM will write up the stuff that he was going to. Preparation is for cowards.
You know,
Please stand
you
by
just have to
for
prepare the whole
creation.
world.
This is when people make the D&D video game analogy. This is the loading screen.
Yeah.
It's rendering some graphics, some plot lines.
I can do a thing real quick if you're just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do a thing.
Okay.
I thought we had a bard for a reason.
Yeah.
I am here to sing you a song, but I can't come up with anything for too long because I know that I'll fuck it up now. And please stop.
So
You like my singing
Lovely.
voice?
Yeah.
you know,
Can you kindly go about and do your business now?
of course, if you would just put us in a direction.
Yes, and there are directions.
Oh,
in
okay.
there.
All right.
So it actually goes towards the center part of the city and then heads left towards the western part of the city. So we'll take you close to where the palace is and where the mage tower.
I can show you.
Did he tell me information?
He did.
Am I familiar with this particular?
So Gideon would have told you as
fucking
traveling
mage
about the palace and the mage
why?
tower. So the palace itself is where Leopold is and his family. It's also where the royal guard is and the army for this place. It actually is a fortified place, so no one can just go in there. There's also like nice places of business that are within the fortification where most of the nobility of the land live and have their businesses. You have to have even more special papers to go in there, which Theron explains to you. You'll not get those probably. And then
Now I'm determined to get them, just because he told us not to.
that is also right next to where the Mage Guild's guild tower is, and he calls it the Ivory Tower. Roll me a history check.
Hey.
Larian as well,
Yay. Because that's 23.
and common since you've been here.
All right.
Can I add guidance to it?
That's a
You can cast it.
I will cast
and
guidance.
Roll it.
that's a 4.
23. I rolled a nat 20.
It's 15.
Yeah. So you, without a doubt, know exactly what the Ivory Tower is you've only heard of it in legend. So the Mage Guild itself is a guild of mages that have different sets of places within the world that are held aloof from the world. They're not a part of any civilization. Their only goal is the preservation of magic itself. They offer high-level wizards a place there, but there was none within Spire because the church would not allow it. They also stay apart from most of the qualms and wars of the world. Their other guiding principle is making as much money as possible. So
As one should.
Yes. So preservation of magic and also
Capitalism.
Like, capitalism. Yeah.
I explain all this.
What does a 15 get me in?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know this.
I explained. Anyway.
So, you also know that the Ivory Tower, in particular, they divide themselves up into like moralities per se. So it is a tower of good mages that reside there.
Friends.
So they have an evil tower that's in the same organization?
Some people's perceptions of good.
That's
So-
metal as hell.
So they
Yeah.
they believe in the preservation of all magic.
Even if it's evil.
You have seen one of these towers before.
I'm well
that is the
aware.
antithesis of this
Yes. I'm aware.
one.
It's like upside down.
Yes, it's like upside down. Literally, actually, you should have seen it. It was crazy.
I bet.
But I don't want to talk about it. So let's go in this direction.
Now I want to talk about it.
We're not talking about it.
We'll talk about it later.
No, we're not.
Yes.
So as you guys head out from the inn, there you are in the middle of the street, and you have a path before you.
So Fazra, where are we going?
Well, there's 3 taverns we should hit up: Broken Sigil, Rusty Tavern, and Copper Pot. Which do you guys want to check out first?
Copper pot.
Copper Pot it is! Let's go!
Unless
I will go to the broken sigil.
You want to separate?
Why would we separate?
yeah, I mean, like if we run into him and for whatever reason he's got pals that don't want him to leave,
And
then-
also, we have the merchant pass right now. If you get caught without it, that
Yeah,
I
could
have
provide
the
problems.
picture of Tobias.
You're right, so we should be staying together. I don't know why you want to go that
Yeah,
way.
exactly.
Yeah. Well, we're stronger when we're all together.
Right.
I think.
It's easier to punch the bad guys.
Yeah.
If there's more fists.
Yeah, sure.
I'm just gonna throw out like a couple loopy
All
punches.
right. All right. All right.
You see like a woman carrying a bucket, and she walks by Fabian, and like the bottom of the bucket just breaks, like it's rotted. And the water hits the ground. She's like, "Aw," goes back to the.
That
well.
is unfortunate.
We need to fix that. That is a problem.
That looks about right.
It's fine, we'll fix it.
Prestidigitation the water off of you.
Fabian, I don't mean any offense, but are you cursed, mate?
It's a long story.
Well,
don't have
we
time for
only
that.
have a week apparently.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I'd love to know, but yeah, we ought to get going to Copperpot, or
Copper pot.
How about we flip
Copper-
a coins? You have coins, yes?
yes.
Flip coin. Easy peasy.
Why? We're all saying Copperpot.
I apologize. I thought he was saying something.
okay.
I thought Broken Vigil.
Well, we can
because
go
it
to that
sounds
later.
More
Okay.
like a place where a brotherhood would reside.
I like
Well,
this.
I know,
Copperpot,
but-
then Vigil, then the third one.
Yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
genius.
We have plenty of time to go to one and then go to the other
It's
and then
fine.
hopefully not go to the third because that would be bullshit.
That will be about the walking.
Oddly enough, you all find yourself walking through a city that you've never been before,
Right?
on a quest for someone that you've never met,
Well, obviously, I feel
to
like
a place
It's
that
been a weird day.
filled with danger.
Laren would
I don't know,
ask
this feels like a
people.
normal Tuesday for us, honestly.
Laren would
What's
ask
so
around.
strange though is that I had this strange dream that we were slaves.
Hey, you woman!
You know what I mean? It's just like it feels like it's all happened at once.
So Laren like yells to a woman.
Hey, woman! You there?
woman.
It's a woman. It's a human woman.
That's how I tend to introduce myself.
So
to.
we are looking for the Copperpot Tavern. By any chance, would a lovely lady like you know where we can find such a tavern?
Yes, down the road a ways, and then you take a left on another road.
Perfect.
And after like she explains it in great detail,
Uh-huh.
another tortoise like guy
Oh,
walks over and he goes, "That's not where it is at all."
Hey, look, Laren, he gave me directions. We've got this.
There's turtle guys.
Have
It's
I,
fine.
I'm making friends. It's all right.
have I ever
fine.
seen a turtle man?
You have, yeah, you've seen one before. You've seen a couple of them. Most of them were mercenaries that you saw.
Oh, yeah.
This one doesn't look like he's wearing like
Yeah. Well,
mercenary.
My mercenary band was very interracial too. So.
Yeah.
Not the best. Not.
So this tortoise starts giving you directions. He's like, first you go down the road, and it's very long and drawn out, but you get proper directions to the copper pot.
And I remember them. It's very slow. Anyway.
Oh yeah.
When people are
it's like-
talking fast, you don't get it, but when you're talking
Which is
slow.
hilarious.
as you guys make your way down through the town, you also see, various things that of interest as you're moving through. One is you see this large area that is like kind of dug out into the center of a marketplace, and there's guards all around it, and there looks to be a makeshift kind of I don't know, something that I can't think of the word. Something that, like an elevator that moves people down. The circumference of the pit is surrounded in stone, and it is roughly 400 in diameter. So it's a very large pit. All the people are walking by it and just kind of like ignoring it. The guards that are posted around it are just posted at the elevator itself. And as you walk by and look down, it just goes deep down, and then you see very, very far down where the elevator hits a bunch of people that look kind of like clothed in nasty looking clothing, just down there meandering, and then little holes that go off down into random directions within the pit itself.
It's a good thing we don't have to go down there.
Hey, Common.
Yeah.
How about what do you say we see what's going on down there?
Yeah.
Wait.
I'm start walking over to a guard.
Why
Yeah, I'll
don't,
walk with him.
why
No,
don't
no.
we have the creature who can fly see what's going
By
on?
all means, but I'm going to
okay.
ask.
That actually sounds like a great idea. I stop walking towards the guard.
Repili.
One of us will get on experience someday.
Feely takes off and flies down. The guards actually don't notice him, and he flies down and kind of moves. Now, is he linked with you? I don't think so.
They are. They do not.
No telepathic bond like a familiar,
No
right?
telepathic.
It's not a telepathic
Just
bond.
like advantage rolls and stuff when we're close, things
So,
like
okay,
that. Yeah.
go ahead and roll me an advantage perception check.
All right.
If you had like.
His perception is plus 6, like mine. Yeah. So. 13 plus 6.
Okay,
19.
yeah. So as you're peering down and you see Rathili like kind of hover around, you notice that the garb that's looks very much like what you were wearing on the prison barge. Everyone's wearing the same thing. It's ratty. It's knotted. There's actually like large areas of pallets that have been gone through and like even have been kind of taken apart themselves, and small little makeshift huts and stuff put down there where people are going in and out of it. There's a large river of water. It looks like brackish, murky water going straight through the middle of it. And then, of course, the people are going in and out of separate, defined holes within the pit.
It's the poverty pit.
The guards, one of the guards goes, "You, step back."
Oh, hey, what's going on down there?
The guard literally looks at you like,
I cast Charm
Excuse me,
Person on this
citizen.
person.
okay.
Do you want me? Do you want me to make a sleight of hand?
They need to make a
Yes,
list.
if you're trying to sneak it.
Yeah, I'm trying to sneak this. Nope, that's a nat 1 6 modified.
Dear
So
So, Laren starts going, starts using arcane language to kind of cast, and smiling charmingly at this guard, which, what was the DC?
DC's 15.
Okay, yeah. The guard goes, "What are you doing?
He's just
You're
not.
gonna find out what's down there."
Yes, sir.
And he
go.
makes a motion, and the other 8 guards that are up around there, the lions, start turning around, and they pull
Wait.
2 of them pull bows,
No,
and the other 2 start walking out with their spears.
Oh, lions! That's so cool. You guys are all so cool.
I go
This is
up-
very exciting.
yeah.
I go up to the guard who just motioned for everybody and try to intimidate him and say that, tell them to back off. And I stare at him directly in the eyes, unflinchingly.
This is
Intimidation check. 20.
Hey.
So Fabian pushes past Vazra, and walks up, and he goes, "There were no droids."
They're not just the ones you're not looking for. There weren't any in the beginning.
No, Fabian
I look at
pushes
it. I look
back,
at them and I look at him directly in the eyes for an extended period of time and say, "Tell every one of them to back off."
Okay, and the guard goes, "It was nothing.
Yeah.
You may pass."
Yeah, it was
citizen."
nothing. Yeah.
It
Wasn't
was
nothing,
nothing.
Yeah.
It was actually nothing.
Right, it really wasn't. So,
For real?
so what's going on down there?
A couple of the others are kind of still watching, and he says, "Move along."
Yeah, I'm
Still
gonna
looking.
Yeah.
go back with
Look, we can
Nick.
figure it out any time. We gotta think. We gotta go to get to the copper
That's
town.
fine, but I am a little bit intrigued, as it were.
Don't worry about the poverty pit.
As soon as we get a suitable distance away, I go. We can do something about it later, but currently,
canon now.
currently we don't have enough time to deal with that. We can deal with it later.
Right, but that is literally why we are here.
I know. You guys were talking about freeing slaves. I get it, but right now, if we don't
The
do,
guard's backed away, but he's
no, I'm
kinda
whispering in her ear.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, no, I'm just loud whispering so the microphone can hear me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he flies.
It's a
back
stage whisper.
Yeah, I'm stage whispering so the microphone can hear me, but also you're aware that I'm whispering in her ear. We can figure this out in a bit. Just right now we need to find Tobias, or else we're fucked.
I agree. I was not expecting it to escalate as it did.
Yeah,
so
Neither was I, honestly.
I was kind of hoping it would escalate.
Well, I
I
know
mean-
you would.
maybe let's not punch people in the streets before we get those papers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was
Let's
like,
get
you
those
know,
papers. That is
almost died.
goal number 1.
Like, I hope you all realize.
No, I could have
that.
gotten out of it. I had 3 things up my sleeve. That was fine.
I'll be patient. I had one thing up my
So
sleeve, but
I
you
had
make your way
something
away
up my
from
sleeve.
the pit, The poverty pit.
Poverty pit. The heresy hole. Poverty pit.
Why do they put all their poverty in a pit? It seems like they would just get more complaining that way.
Right, it does seem very counterintuitive.
It's all very clean.
Yeah, I don't see any homeless people up
So-
here. This is scary.
Just push it all in.
There's actually
So if you lose your house, do they just chuck you in, or is there a waiting period?
All right. So as you guys move along, you make your way down to where the copper pot is located. So this building is actually on the second story, and you go up some ladders and across a bridge to get to it. Very seedy looking. Actually, as you guys are walking through it, you see a guy getting chucked out by a tiefling. Get out of here!
I catch him.
Okay. It's in the backseat.
Okay. Oh, yeah, we got a. That's a. What's the number? It's 9.
9?
Yeah, I got a 9 to catch him.
Okay. You miss. He falls.
Oh,
And, he falls into some mud. And he goes,
I'm sorry about that.
"Why don't you catch me?"
He did his best, believe me.
I gotta go to the store. And I keep walking.
He goes,
I love how your accent changed in the middle.
Goes like, "No hard feelings, mate."
No hard feelings. I shake his hand.
All right, roll me a.
I'm a very trusting person.
Oh lord.
Never mind. No one needs a roll, except for you. Roll me a perception check.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that's a 20 adjusted.
Fine.
Yeah, he with the one hand as he's reaching into your pockets with the left.
I grab that arm. Do I need a roll for that? I was like, what are you doing in my pocket?
No, he goes. Seeing if there's any lint. I'm a lint collector.
You know,
My name's Capernaum.
that is very rude, you know, picking strangers' pockets. It's not very nice.
I'm drunk.
Right,
Yeah,
but
he's
drunk
just
over
drunk.
there.
So
Wait, I pick my belly button and give him some lint. There you go. Now get going.
Thank you.
What a good man you are, Common.
Hey.
The world is brighter for you being in
as he
it.
walks
Thank you.
away, I'm like actually just giving him a death stare. Like the first time that Laren actually doesn't look like.
Joke's on him. I don't have anything in
Cheerful.
my pockets.
Right, we're broke.
That's the most beautiful death stare I've ever seen. As he walks by. So yeah, and there is the inn in front of you, and you hear raucous music in the back and laughter.
This is my kind
Smell
of
of
place.
unwashed bodies.
Easy
I
peasy.
love
I'm already
it.
walking in.
As I'm walking in, I'm gonna look for any. I don't know what the actual word for them is, but the I know there in Skyrim, like the Thieves Guild puts like signs here and there. I think it's been established that thieves can't kind of do something similar.
That's exactly Thieves'
Yeah,
Camp.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what
There's,
it
there's
is.
a guy
Yeah,
for Thieves'
give me a
Camp you guys should
perception
totally pick up.
Yes.
The one
Can
on
use
DM
passive
Academy.
if it's bad. It's still
Thieves'
16.
Camp was actually a thing
Yeah.
before
You do notice.
D&D even came out.
So
Yeah, it's been a
above
thing since the
threshold of the
early
door, there's little
1700s.
markings.
Kind
of medieval
This
ages,
is
actually.
apparently a
It was
place
like an
where
actual
they do changes
dialogue.
Of, like,
There's a,
legal currency and,
translator for
and
it.
they sell things that
talking too
are
loud.
stolen goods.
It's like a fence.
It's a fence.
Okay. Right. It should be relatively easy.
Okay. I go in. I just realized I don't have any money. Vasper, do you have any money?
And it also says that the bartender is the fence.
Okay. Just a moment, please.
Okay.
Are there any passerby that are within
So
arm's
do you
reach?
go inside?
I haven't
Take
gotten
one
inside
over
yet.
the road just so I can get Thieves' Camp.
So yeah, there's plenty of passersby. There's like
That's
tons of humans in Tabaxi in this area, and some just regular catfolk. None of the lion folk at all, except like an occasional guard that's kind of just looks around the area and then walks off. Not coming up near this building at all.
Anyone particularly well dressed looking?
Nope.
You don't count. Anyone not completely impoverished looking?
Yes. So most of the people in and around this aren't like, destitute looking, like the ones in the pit. But they, they
fancy.
don't look.
Perception for just anything suspicious.
Sure.
That is 16 plus 6.
Nothing that you can see that looks suspicious. Although you do notice some markings above the door. You don't know what they mean, but they haven't been above other doors.
I'm gonna walk up to someone that looks particularly unimpoverished and try to pick their pockets.
Oh!
Okay.
Whoa!
Let's got real.
Roll me slide in.
Okay, now we're robbing people.
I think you're free. Wait, what's your
I'm
alignment?
a chaotic character. God damn
well,
it!
chaotic neutral, but
And your alignment? Chaotic.
Lawful neutral.
Lawful neutral? You are the
Plus
only lawful character.
7.
Okay, you succeed.
It doesn't mean he
Doesn't
believes
seem
in
to
law.
notice.
He's like,
What do I get?
No, I know.
You
lean
get
towards it.
3 silver and
Understand
A
why it's
toothpick.
there.
where they have a code.
Yeah.
Oh, but come on, I got a little bit. I have 3 silver in my hand.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
You know I
well,
had gold, right?
I wasn't going to
Over time, I
ask.
just wave my way up to the bar through people and ask.
We're
"What can I
here
get for a
together."
silver?"
so as you enter in,
Yeah.
the commonplace is just filled with people, like a lot of feline ladies and human ladies laughing with
Come starts
guys
blushing.
that are just kind of they're drinking heavily at this time of day, which is kind of odd for this area. I mean, looks like a rough dive.
It's mid-morning.
Some people yeah, exactly. There's some people playing some cards in the corner. The bartender himself, there's one that's standing back. It's a human. There's one that's standing back, leaning against the shelves, and he looks like a bartender. He's dressed as one, but he actually has 3 other serving people that are doing the work, and he's just kind of overseeing everything. You also see 2 toughs at the door. Just guys that are kind of leaning over there. They have cudgels, and they're wearing like some studded leather.
I want to kind of blend in. Is it stealth check, I guess?
Yeah.
Okay.
What is Tobias's
That is a
last name again?
That's 6,
Xavier.
7, 8, 9.
Xavier.
That is a 9.
And this is Xavier
on
with
stealth.
an X.
I am not gonna write it like
Not only do I not blend in, I make people around me uncomfortable.
I think I
It was a 9. Yeah, I just kind of like get in, and they're like, "Who the fuck are you?"
So,
Walks in.
do we have a plan, or are we just
You're
walking?
very
Give me a moment. Let me see what I can find out.
I'm already at the bar.
I do have a
They're
plan.
just like,
If
"Is
you
that a
don't,
hawk?"
I can do something.
I believe you. I do. But I'm experienced in said seedy
Underbelly.
atmospheres. Yes.
Yeah.
We're pretty good at it.
But
I try and catch his
Common just
attention.
walks straight up to the
Yeah, I
bar.
ignore one guy.
Fabian, what are you doing? Just walking in.
He finds the nearest corner and sits there and broods.
All right.
I follow Vastra.
Okay.
I,
So yeah.
I'm catching the bartender's attention. What can I get for a silver? I'm looking for kind of a liquid breakfast, if you catch my meaning.
Very well, sir. This is one of the ones that attended. He pops up like a thing of nice smelling and looking ale. It's
Okay.
good size as well.
Sure. I grab it and I do that thing where you turn around on the bar, put your elbows up. And just go,
Okay.
yeah. Oh, hey guys.
one moment, please.
Okay.
I'll walk up. I'll sit next to Common, and I'll kind of be playing with the silver in my hand, and I'll tell you what I'm saying in Common and then in Thieves' Cant, because Thieves' Cant's just a code, if I remember correctly.
No.
Right. So, Mr. Bartender, I don't suppose that you've heard any rumors or otherwise an interesting direction for some travelers. And in Thieves' Cant, I will, it's more of, sort of what's the operation, what's jobs, what's the atmosphere.
Okay. So, as you start talking like that, so she says that first spill first, and
Yeah.
then the next thing that Vazra says is like, "I'm looking for some pineapples," and
Yeah,
I'm
very
looking
random
for some
like-
pineapples, and
yeah.
I'm thinking maybe the ripe ones are the best. But if you know a place where I can get some watermelons, I wouldn't be opposed to
Oh, I
that.
love pineapples.
Right.
Still barely paying attention.
As
And,
I'm also mimicking what he does, trying to look as like casual in this place, because this is this.
A couple of
Dirtiest place
a
I've ever
couple
been.
of feline ladies come up to you, and kind of lean on you. 2 of them on you, just one on you.
I just nod.
And the one behind the bar, and you also notice others that are sitting around. Like one guy that's playing cards goes like this and kind of looks at you.
Two
And
people
I-
are still okay.
Another guy that's just sitting at the bar, seemingly drinking his drink. He's not actually drinking it. He's just lifting it to it's full. He's lifting it to his lips and he puts it back down. Like you notice them kind of notice you.
Do I recognize any of them?
No. The one behind the bar, the bartender comes up and he's like, he speaks back to you. Yeah, the watermelons are in Thieves' Cant. He's
I've
saying,
heard that they're in season.
yeah. He basically says, and none of you guys knew what the heck they're talking about. You're like,
I'm like out in the crowd, like watching, but I can't hear anything they're saying anyway.
so he tells you that there are a couple of jobs in the area. They're looking for some B&Es if you're interested and have the skills for it.
Well, you see, with these watermelons, I would like to know where exactly they're coming from, you know. Source is important.
What is she talking about?
We don't disclose.
She's looking for watermelons.
We don't disclose who our
Sometimes
employers
Phasma
are.
just does this. She acts weird, and then she like says there's gold somewhere, and then we go and beat up someone.
I thought we were looking for Tobias.
Yeah, he basically
Right.
tells you
I
that
think maybe
he doesn't.
like whatever she
that,
does.
that they don't divulge
Like,
the
it's
names
part of the
of
thing.
the people that employ them.
She's a genius.
politely, and he says, "I wouldn't ask again."
Naturally, I understand. Very important, especially with like such bandits afoot and whatnot. Can't have everyone knowing where the farm is. I see. But if you would not mind,
Oh, you mean like the? So you mean where's his den of iniquity?
that's what I was originally asking. Yes, and now I'm saying yes.
Okay,
I
I
understand.
thought
You
you
can't
were-
always let someone know.
I thought you were asking. I apologize because we were talking about watermelons. I thought you were asking about the people that like hired them to do the jobs. Well, she would say that they don't divulge the name of the people
Right,
that hired them.
right.
He does tell you that if you're interested in looking for work and a place to stay, if you have the skills, you can head on over to the Broken Sigil.
I appreciate that. That is very useful information. So, if everyone is ready, I do believe I have a direction.
What's going on? Where are
Better
we?
than nothing.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Charlena. We'll get a dance next time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, during that entire thing, I make sure that nothing leaves my
Your
pockets.
hands are just in your
Absolutely,
pockets.
I'm like leaning up against the
I-
table with my hands in my pockets, like nope, nope, nope.
I check for my dagger, but besides
They're
that,
not touching your pockets.
oh my god!
Hello. Heyo.
As we're walking out, I'm gonna like find like the most inebriated
say
person
they're not
on the
touching
way,
my
and again
pants.
try to.
Pickpocket.
Okay. Roll me a sleight of hand.
Hey, 23.
Hey,
Noise.
and to think you almost did
Because
take
I
sleight
rolled
of hand.
Okay.
What's the bonuses?
That's what I'm trying to figure out because I rolled a nat 20.
Right.
Oh,
Because I rolled a 19. I rolled a 19 with a +4.
Okay, yeah.
And if we're not doing crits,
we're not doing crits.
we're not critical.
and if they're drunk off their ass,
Yeah.
because that's what I was going
Can't
for.
crit
I
skills.
think.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Oh wait, hang on. Let me.
He still like he still goes. Why? If you
Uh,
want to
so,
grab,
wait.
you could pay me for it.
So if he's drunk,
Bit of
he's
a
poisoned, and if
He
he's
has disadvantage on his things because he's technically poisoned. Because that's what.
because he's inebriated.
And you reach right into his pocket, and he goes, well, hey, love. And you take, you just grab a thing and pull it out, and he's like, well, you're an odd-looking one.
And you're a very handsome looking one. I walk away.
There she go.
What I get?
She came
so you
into
got
my
pouch.
dreams and left just as fast.
we have a
You're,
rogue.
Yeah, we have the equivalent of a rogue.
She is a rogue.
Everything
She has
we,
level
Oh,
now.
yeah.
Scrap sheet.
everything
Yeah,
we need
oh,
from
there's-
one.
I quickly quaff my ale, and I thank the bartender and leave. Follow Vazra out.
Okay.
As soon as Common leaves, I follow.
I don't get to play chaotic characters very often.
I know.
I don't get to play simple characters. I so often am a wizard, or I don't know. There's something really elegant about just being the big, strong, dumb.
Oh
guy.
shit!
So, yeah, guys, make your way out.
Yeah.
And, so you're heading straight over to the Broken Sigil.
Yeah.
Did you get directions?
I will ask for directions along the way.
Did she not have directions to, or we didn't know? She just had.
It's just,
Yeah.
It was straight from there.
Yeah.
So she has general directions.
I'm gonna put on that ring.
Okay. You see, Vazra plop on a ring.
Cool.
Looks like a sigil ring with a falcon on it.
Oh shit!
Ah.
Oh, have I seen her
Uh,
put it on before?
so you-
or like, is there
No,
something to
you've
that?
never
Okay.
noticed it before.
Yeah, I'll ask her.
Vazra, where'd you get that?
That guy.
So,
Do you want me to roleplay that?
no. So,
Oh, a fist
after
bump.
talking a little
Yeah, I'll
bit,
give you the. I'll bump your fist.
after you talk a little bit, you see a tiefling that tells you the directions, and you make your way over to the Broken Sigil. Now, this side of town is not a dirty, nasty side of town. It's very planned. There's lots of guards here, and the Broken Sigil is actually it looks to be like almost an armorer's place. It has like a smithy beside of it. It has like a place where there's a jeweler's beside of it. It's a large building that does multiple facets of things that have to do with creating things that people might wear or wield. Door opens, and there's actually quite a few of the lion folk here shopping, and well-to-do people. You guys look a little out of place. The way you're
Me?
dressed. No, not you. Well, you're a little dirty.
No, I prestidigitation. Anytime I get dirty, I prestidigitation
yes,
it off.
you look like you fit in magnificently. And
I still have no shirt.
you see
I don't know if that's stopping me from getting into these places, but
no.
okay.
You see a gentleman
Because I do have
go,
shoes.
Oh, hello, sir.
Hello.
Welcome here.
Yes. So these are my bodyguards, and I would like one of them to speak to you personally because I don't know what to say.
I hope you will forgive my friends. He knows very little about the pineapple trade around here.
The pineapple trade.
Okay.
That needs to be a shirt.
So as you talk, this gentleman goes, kind of looking at you as you're talking. Looks at all of you with your shirt off.
Well, tattoos and everything.
He's
too.
listening the whole time. So what are you asking him? He's listening, but he's looking at everything.
Again, about the jobs and about, I am unfamiliar with the area and am looking for contacts of a more unseelie sort.
So
Unsealing?
Unseelie.
he asks you if the rest of your compatriots have similar skills and what they are.
Well,
And he asks you specifically what one of the last jobs that you have performed and where.
Oh shit.
Do you want to ask us?
No, I won't because that's obvious. I will go on to explain common strength and uses muscle.
You don't know what they're saying.
Oh,
Right.
right.
Watermelons!
She's
Yeah,
talking
talking
about
about-
prize boar at this moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually pretty.
Yeah. I'm gonna go sit at a table and just kind of like.
I'm saying
sorry.
I'm standing right next.
Or yeah, I
to
should-
In this
never
room,
mind.
by the way, in this room, there's actually multiple, like almost windows where there's people attending other people. One window has people looking at fine weapons. Another one has people looking at like jewelry. You see like a couple of the lionesses there, like trying on things, while she's talking with this gentleman that's in the center of the rest of the place that has nothing in it. It's just an open floor with like a chandelier above it, and he's sitting here listening like this, like.
I make sure that as soon I'm just nodding along, like I know what the hell's going
Like,
on, but
I
I'm
didn't
not
mean to
sure.
interrupt you there.
No, you're fine. I
Prize
could
boar
use
is
the time to
super
think.
strong.
Right. I have found that I'll go on to say, Fabian is excellent with intentional acts of misfortune upon our enemies, the details of which I would prefer not to go into. This man,
Stealth.
I don't know.
Well,
My
yeah,
stuff might be
he-
better than yours, honestly.
Probably, but still good for me.
Right, an excellent survivalist tracker and an excellent face for any operation.
I'm still nodding.
There might be
Everything.
some work that I could have for you.
Right. And
My name is Idgaf Roffelmau.
Does he say that in common?
Rufflemouth.
Okay.
And he gives his hand like this.
and I'll kiss his hand.
Gaff ruffle now.
And it's spelled IGAF ROFLMAO.
A gaff ruffle now.
IDGAF. Repeat. IDGAF.
Not e-
Good lord.
I'm not upset. I'm just disappointed
It's the worst feeling.
because I was like, okay, yeah, that sounds like a name, and then I'm like,
Writing it down.
oh,
Yeah.
I thought Rufflemouth was funny, and I was like, oh yeah, that's kind of funny, and then I actually was like,
Oh.
oh, that's intentional.
If you will come back in the evening, I believe that we can speak on some matters. I do have a job that you could do for him.
Naturally, but in the
But
meantime,
what they hear is the chandelier needs some dusting, and you are more than welcome to come back and buff it later.
of course, and I would love to. Honestly, I love chandeliers. They're fun to swing from.
Why
But
are we cleaning people's furniture?
don't worry about it.
Very confused. Nazra, help.
I've got this. In the meantime, is there a place where we might find some things like some accommodations? Somewhere that
If
is more
it
unseen.
will help with that conversation.
Did you say that in Thieves Camp?
Yes.
Oh, never mind.
This
I thought you
whole
were
thing.
No idea
I
what
thought
you're
because he
saying.
was talking in common, you were that because that makes sense
shit,
for you
yeah,
to
yeah.
talk in common.
No, I'm just trying to find us. I'm trying to find a way in. Like, find out where the Brotherhood's doing things, and then we can wreck it.
Certainly, may I see your papers?
He gave us like weak papers, right?
Who's got the papers?
She does.
I will give him the papers.
I just have the picture of Tobias if we need it.
Yeah.
So all y'all.
Oh yeah, that's the. So did you?
You guys-
talk-
Shh.
Theron.
But-
Wonderful
but I-
forger.
We'll be fine.
He seems very good at what he does.
Well, if you come from him, then you're not welcome here. You must seek jobs elsewhere. I apologize. Please
Understand.
leave my business at once.
Does he say that in
No,
common?
he's saying that these can't.
Of course, I understand that we may not be the most qualified to handle that chandelier job, now that you're mentioning it. And I'll just like grab everyone
I'll
within
probably
arm's
reach
reach
it at. Alright.
and just
Man, you guys are.
yeah. I'm gonna as we're walking out there, I'm gonna cast guidance on myself and look for any like entrances to something that I'm not supposed to see or indications of that operation that's supposed to be going on.
Yeah. Do an investigation check.
Hey, 22.
So as you are walking across the floor, that's carpeted, you feel as you like go through, there is something that gives and sounds kind of like a door. Yeah. That's actually when he walks across it.
Yeah.
What the heck?
It's not visible.
So why are we leaving?
Here, just a moment.
Well, it's
I'm
because
just gonna,
we couldn't reach a chandelier, I guess.
Yeah, it's hard to reach chandeliers, but I'm gonna like try to let's just get out of earshot. Just like
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't say that, but
Yeah.
so we walk out of the shop and
Yep,
away
you
from
guys are
earshot.
out of the shop.
So that
he
was-
actually like motions to the two people that are on the inside that are just, they have swords. They look like guardsmen from the city, but he motions you. And he just kind of turns and walks away, and they just kind of look to you guys and watch you from outside the door as you leave.
Yeah.
One of them just kind of leans out. And
So did you mention Tobias?
So what did you do?
No one's just like we're out of earshot at this point.
you're out of earshot, but
Yeah.
but you see one of the guys just kind of watching you guys from the door.
Okay, everyone quiet. So I think he's in the basement or something. There's a trap door under that carpet. They're all involved in some shady shit.
Okay, to beat him up.
Right, we kind of knew this already.
Right. But I think this is it. You know, like this is the tavern that most likely we're after. Only thing is, how are we going to get in? How are we not going to die? You know.
I say we beat them all up.
I mean, we could beat all them up, but what
That
about
sounds
the friends
like a
that
great
come?
idea, except for the fact that it doesn't. So, hear me out.
I don't catch your meaning.
That's why I'm saying hear me out.
No.
So, there. You said that they are a seedy organization.
Oh yes, I
correct?
think I can't verify that this was the Brotherhood, but I know they're up to something. That's what I was poking
Right.
around for this whole time.
I got it with the watermelon talk. That was weird.
It gets the job done.
Yeah. So, fighting them seems like a good idea
Yeah.
at first, until you realize that fighting random people has consequences, whether it is the morally right thing to do or the
Look, I get it.
physically wrong thing to do.
Look, I get it. But do you have a real plan? Because I mean, like that's
Right.
that's plan
Well, we
A.
have time to come up with plans.
Okay.
We have time.
However-
we have a location.
Right, but the thing is, I don't know if there's a good time to do it. We come at night, all of the gentlemen under his employ are going to be there. If we go during the day, there's guards.
So why did he kick us out?
Oh, he's see,
I got it. We don't come during the day or the night.
Oh, when are we going?
When they shift, when it closes, when people change out.
Absolutely reasonable.
That is actually not a bad idea.
He knows what's up. He's done this many a time.
I believe you.
No, she's done this. I've just kind of followed the lead.
That's fair.
A wheelbarrow
That
tips
makes
over
much more
next to
sense.
Fabian and empties out all the coal that's in it onto the ground.
Wait, what happened?
The wheelbarrow breaks
An unwilling
like at
roll.
side and tips over next to you.
Somebody's just like
it was
pushing
a-
a wheelbarrow.
You
and
are
it's
a
just-
very
Oh, it's
good-
just hanging out, and the wheelbarrow just breaks.
You are a very problematic child.
No, he's got this. Don't worry about it. But
I
Nothing.
have a thing I want to do.
oh, okay. But I was going to explain why they kicked us out.
Oh, right. Yes.
Right. They knew the work of that lovely. Yes, Theron, that lovely tabaxi, that helped us out. Catfolk, whatever you would like to call them.
Right, when you gave him the papers.
Right, yes, he recognized it as his forgery and immediately said we were not welcome because of that, which only further reinforces that he's probably in the
absolutely
base.
there. That might actually make my plan less viable.
Here's something else that we can do, though, is most of these things are networks. Like,
Right.
it's most likely not just a cellar, it's most likely into some sort of tunnel system underneath the city. If we can find an entrance into that,
Well,
Wait, I had a thought.
I had a thought.
Maybe we should go somewhere else to talk about this. This is where they're not watching us.
Well, I was going to recommend exactly the same thing. But instead, that third tavern, what are the odds that it is also connected to this one?
it is possible as long as it is part of the same organization.
Well, that is why Fabian sent us to one of these three. It's fair to assume that they are part of the same network.
It's not going to hurt to check it out. We have time to kill, even if that's not the case. And we
Worst
can
comes
always...
to worst, we could spend the night there.
Yeah.
Have a place to stay, because I don't think Fabian's going to have us for longer than he needs to.
Oh, totally not.
Though that goblin did give me a room.
Interesting.
Oh, wait. I opened up my bag. Is my violin broken? Damn it.
I'm so sorry about that.
That was like 10 gold pieces.
Never,
I have 10 gold
never
pieces,
hand
and I'm
your
just gonna
belongings. Never hand your belongings to a goblin.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
It's generally a bad
fair.
idea.
I was really worried he was going to steal something, but he kind of did. He stole your violin from existence.
Yeah.
It'll come back as a better violin.
Is that how that... Well,
Yeah.
speaking of which...
Incarnation
yeah.
of violence.
Yeah, yeah.
What were you talking
Elves
about
are
earlier?
reincarnated.
So if you die, you'll come back and get it right next time. Because like they were talking about how like you being a half elf. Like
Does that work for me?
yeah,
While you guys
I think
are
so.
on,
Oh, okay.
While you guys
I
are in
mean,
the city,
I'll
sitting
be honest,
there,
I'm not
like
certain.
in the streets, you do notice that some guards that are walking by. These are different guards from the ones at the storefront. Just start kind of looking at you guys loitering in a section of the city where most people aren't loitering.
Oh, I thought we were going to walk.
Yeah, let's
walking?
go.
Yeah, I assumed we were going to be walking to the third tavern.
You're walking to the third tavern.
Which is the Rusty Tavern.
Oh. I wonder if that one's going to be nearly as bad as the Copper Pot.
I mean, either way, taverns are fun. No one's looking. Ever. They're never looking where it
no,
matters.
they're all drunk.
Exactly, it's great. Love
So
it.
you go, as you're talking and having this conversation, it takes you back by the pit, which has more guards there now. And as you walk by, the one that Fabian like intimidated before, like kind of talks to one that's riding one of the large lizard creatures. He's sitting down there mounted. He's like, he points to you guys, and they just kind of watch you move.
So how close are they? Like standing right next to the pit, and it's an open air pit.
We can push him in!
Yeah,
I mean, they're like maybe 5 foot away from the edge. Most of them.
That's plenty of room, but I just entertain the notion, and I keep walking.
As a character, something's gonna happen with that eventually.
Oh yeah,
As a character,
is
I agree.
Knightsbridge.
As a player, please no. Not yet.
I agree.
how old is that movie now? That's an old reference. There's people alive now who don't get it.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm guarantee you.
Yeah.
Alright, so anyway, you make it to where the Rusty Tavern is. So in this section of the city, it looks to be where it's at one of the entrances of the west side of Knightsbridge. And it looks just like a run-of-the-mill tavern. Nothing really eloquent nor nasty about it. There's actually not many people here this time of day, which is around, I'd say a little after lunch by the time that you guys...
I have a plan.
What is your plan?
Hear me out. I enter the room and I go, "Sup, fuckers? Who wants to listen to some music?"
The one person that's there goes,
I like you. What's your name?
John.
Cool, John, I'm gonna write a song about you. And I pull out my guitar and I start jamming random music.
All right. Performance check.
Okay.
So the bartender, he's also like,
Yeah, 17.
yeah, and then he goes, John, you're paying for that. And that's the bartender says.
So while I'm still out on the street, is there?
Yeah, you hear them.
Yeah.
You hear his announcement, and then you hear like, ding, ding, ding.
Are there a lot of people? Are there a lot of people out right now?
Nah, not in this section of the city.
Okay.
There's some people traveling in. This section of the city is mainly tiefling, actually.
Oh, okay.
There are a few halflings here and there as well.
Are there any more of those? I'm just gonna call them thief signs because I don't know what they actually are.
Yes, above the door. This place is also a fence.
Okay.
I'm not associating with you when you guys walk in. I'm
gonna
jamming.
I'm just gonna do a loose follow with Basra.
Right. So I don't know if we want to actually go in, but it does look like another
Aaron's in there.
fence thing, kind of like the first tavern.
Okay.
Now would probably be a good time to go in because Laren is in there.
I mean, you're right, but if it's just a fence, he's not in that much danger, really.
Bartenders. John's going.
John is all about it.
I'm actually making up. I make up a song about Jonathan on the spot. I don't know anything about him. I'm just making assumptions.
Stacy's John.
Yeah, pretty much.
Going on.
Lord. But
How'd you know me off with Stacy?
Don't question it.
Oh, I fucked it. No.
Don't question it. The more you think about it, the more it'll hurt.
look, I can go. Maybe we can go in and look for more.
I'm alright with
Look
that.
for such a connection to the network. Maybe.
Okay.
If you want, I don't know that it's.
Yeah, you're the one with the plan.
Let's go.
Yep.
I'll bust through the doors.
Someone else. I'm just still playing. Jonathan, focus, John. Let's go.
Focus, John.
We got this, John.
The bartender.
Distraction.
Are you trying to mesmerize?
The bartender.
Yeah, there's so much else taking the nut.
The cook comes out the back and is also clapping.
I like you too.
She is a
raid the kitchen.
She's a tabaxi that has like an actual house cat that she's petting.
You
on.
teleport me.
That's
into the
Inception.
kitchen. I'll come out with all the food and teleport back.
Actually,
Living
I've
cat.
never done that yet. I gotta be level 3, level 2.
So
Okay.
What? Really?
Yeah, really.
if maybe you go with the two.
Yeah, I'm kind of shadowing her at this
Alright.
point.
I'm shaking my head the
Spring
entire
Electric
time in
can,
utter
like,
disgust.
Alright, and
Oh, but you can still miss yourself on your own, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
so as you go in, John's like,
He just can't carry people until
his cup like as you walk by his table, his cup like handle just breaks and his elbows into his.
Oh, John, I'm so sorry I stopped playing, and I clean him off with prestidigitation. I'm like, I'm sorry, buddy.
He can do it again.
Yeah. Well, let's continue. And I start jamming out again.
Good lord.
He just keeps the handle.
John.
I'm not gonna say anything, but I'll
John is
sit
the
down
best
at a table and I'll
NPC.
start clapping along with that. But I'm also looking for
like a
things
Fable
any
NPC.
Yeah, pretty
trapdoors or anything.
I
Like,
want
Give
all
me
of
an
John's
investigation check, please.
John's gonna wind up in the poverty pit.
Dear Lord.
for the rest of-
That's a nat
Oh
one.
no, don't say that.
Yeah.
And nothing.
We're John.
That's
We're
15.
doing investigation.
To be fair, I think all
Well,
of us
I
are
mean,
going to end up
whoever
in the
would like
poverty
your
pit for
investigation.
different
Yeah, I
reasons.
already belong in the poverty pit.
I think we all technically
I stole gold, so I have
Yeah,
money.
yeah.
Did you steal gold
7,
from Jonathan? I was about to say, if you do, I'm
I
gonna be
thought about it because
upset.
he's distracted.
Yeah.
Easy.
You notice a like part of the wall is actually like a door. That if they push it in, it'll go forward. No one else notices anything.
Where at?
It's like behind the bar.
Gotcha.
We're gonna-
So it's like a trap.
we're gonna-
As soon as I
kill
finish
somebody.
that song, I scream at the bartender, "Hey, you, bartender! Do you have rooms here?
Yes.
Okay, give me free lodging. I just performed for free.
Good lord.
Okay.
What's your name?"
And like he like goes, John, and holds out his hand. John goes, my mug broke. Like he's just noticing it now. And so yeah, he goes, you can go upstairs. Just you.
Okay. No, I mean I have no association with them at this point.
Are you locked in the room?
No.
I just have a free fucking
Okay.
room to myself.
No,
Are you need a drink?
Yeah.
maybe like some water.
Water?
Yeah, water. I like water.
Too bad.
That's a shame.
Do you not serve water?
Do you not serve water?
Who serves water?
Well,
That's a
we
good point,
need
actually.
water to live.
It is rather important. Basic biology.
Just drop some science on this
Have
motherfucker.
water.
Does it?
Tabitha, go get some water. And she goes, you're the bartender. You get it. And she goes back into the kitchen and goes, I can't find good help today.
I want some food. I'm
Give me a
hungry.
gold.
Yeah.
Alright, so, yeah.
Where's it go?
You random people I've never met before. Do you want food? On me. I put 2 gold onto the table.
Alright. And he goes into the back and starts yelling at the cook. They're like having a lively discussion. There's one other person in the bar other than John, and it's just a serving maid, and she's just kind of standing there because nothing to do right now.
How's she look? Okay, never mind.
Not gonna try to sleep with her.
Laren is a slut. He's got standards.
I mean,
To be fair, the only people he's seen all his life are people from Spire.
I mean, she just like she's run of the mill.
yeah.
Very run of the mill. Yeah. So, yeah, you guys are all sitting around
Bangable.
the same table,
Not
and they
necessary.
bring out some food and put it down for each
I'm
of
playing a
them.
board. Please
No,
let
I
me
know.
have this.
Oh,
I've
yeah,
never
I'm
done
not
this
gonna-
before.
He
I'm gonna
brings
stop
you
you.
some water.
Yeah,
and
the bard.
Huh?
puts it down.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So uncomfortable. The thought of serving me water.
Yeah.
Yeah, and all of you guys are served. He
Quaff.
brings out ale for all of you.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
I'll take ale. Pastor, can you buy me an ale?
Oh, totally.
I get
Buy
it.
you
Yes.
milk.
You'll be back on in an hour.
Of course! Once there's more people here.
That'll be
I'll
in about an
perform
hour.
if there's people.
John, go get more people. John goes,
Where do you keep the people?
Praise the name
Do you guys have
Laren!
people here?
I was just joking.
so right now it's just John.
Well, yeah, but like I asked that. Like, do you guys have people here? Like
Yeah.
somewhere else?
Oh,
Really?
Yeah, you keep them in a box. And I wink and nudge at the.
This tavern is absolutely rusty. I will say that.
you
John!
met all the people. What do you mean there's a people here? You're the...
John!
John's gone.
Ah, dang.
All right, so the bartender looks thoroughly confused. He goes back into the kitchen and tells the servant to get them, see if they want anything.
Where are the people? You are the people. No, we mean the NPCs. Where are the NPCs?
Yes, where are those?
So yeah, you guys are alone basically, other than the servant lady sitting around the table.
What were the races of the people?
So the bartender, which you don't know his name yet, and then Tabitha, which is apparently the cook, are both felines, catfolk. And then John was a human.
So, not seeing anything here of interest. I say no.
Oh, what about the other girl?
Okay. I'm back.
Where's the
back in
other
Elvish. Like, so where should we go next?
The serving girl is also
I-
Tabaxi.
I would like to start looking for entrances to like tunnel system underneath the city. If there is one, not all cities have them.
I mean, you saw something. I don't know if you want to mention it.
Yeah, I tell everybody about the door that I noticed
Keep
behind
quiet.
the
don't let
You can tell
them
the
know.
infernal.
bar. I tell everybody.
Hey, there's a door!
The serving maid's far enough away. It's not a big deal.
Can we like see it if he points it out?
Yeah, once he points it out, like it's actually kind of obvious.
Yeah.
Force of habit.
Well, yeah.
It's
And-
like the
You said
molding
door.
is just a little bit off from the rest of the wall.
And the bartender's gone.
He's in the kitchen. You hear him having a lively debate with the cook about who owns the inn.
Here, if you guys will give me a moment, I can slip back in. Easy peasy.
Yeah. You want me to stand at the door of the kitchen?
Then it looks obvious.
No, that's a
If
good
I just
point.
slip away for a second, it's not bad.
Okay. Good luck.
Thank you, appreciate it. I'll go and like see if the doors.
Is there anything in the
Serving
tavern?
maid's there. Are you trying to sneak?
Is she looking somewhere else?
I mean,
I'll
she's
distract
just
her.
kind of watching you guys.
Because what I've heard this conversation between us. So as soon as she starts going, I walk over to her and I like purposely turn her to face the other direction. I lean against the bar. I go, so what's your name?
Give me a
Persuasion.
persuasion check.
And you're wondering what there might be in the tavern, right?
Yeah, but now that I
24?
think about it, there wouldn't be anything like I was thinking.
Talking to you,
Something kind of mist.
Yeah. So what's your name?
Yeah.
oh, Rhonda.
There's nobody in here
Rhonda.
smoking or
That's
nothing.
Yeah,
okay.
she's distracted. She starts
So,
going,
Yeah,
laying her hand.
I'll open.
So, okay, so you sneak around and so you push on the door, and it like pops a little bit, and then it opens, and it's just nothing but darkness, and it's going down. It's just staircase. Now, with your dark vision, it's fairly easy to see, but it goes
You're the
down
only
and
one.
to the left.
To the left, you said?
So I'm going to quickly recommend something.
Sure.
For your first invocation, you should probably take Devil's Sight. Because
Oh,
you're
yeah.
the only one who
Yeah.
doesn't have dark
Wait,
vision.
he's already got his invocations. He's level
It's
2.
just like,
Oh, right, shit.
where are you guys?
He gets another one on level
We're
5.
just like,
In a perfectly lit area right now, so no
Oh, I
worries.
know. I'm just like, for future reference, you're the only one who
I'm
can't
gonna
see in the
motion
dark.
for common.
Hey. Yep. What's up?
Yep, come on.
Okay.
We're
Okay.
going down into...
Yep. Into the darkness.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Let's do that.
So, are you being...
Oh yeah, no, I'm still maintaining this. As soon as I nod at her, and I'm like, oh yeah. So, what's your relation with the store owners here?
Well, you know, I work here and I make money and take people
and
potatoes,
I-
sell
Oh, that's-
wine.
That's interesting. So tell me about yourself.
Well, I serve here and I serve people potatoes, ale, wine.
So yeah, you head on down into
Going
the-
down first
Yeah,
into
do you
the-
follow?
Oh yeah, that's the thing. I just didn't want to go in alone.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like, you guys could come too.
yeah, no, I'm definitely coming
Okay.
boat ready if necessary. So.
Can't see shit, Captain.
So you're just staying up there?
Yeah, I can't see shit,
So you
Captain.
stay
I'm saying
sitting
up.
at the table.
After everyone's through the threshold, I'll shut the door.
Okay. Yeah. At that point, like.
Oh
she hears
wait,
the
actually,
click.
I was actually
Well, she
going
hears
to.
the click and she kind of.
No, I actually had a
and she's like,
thing before
"Oh,
they
what's going
left. I wanted to go down with them.
How do
I
you
had a
want to do
thing.
that?
I wanted to say, oh,
After.
oh no! I think I heard John call for your help, Rhonda. You should go see outside if he needs your help.
I don't care about John. Tell me more about you.
Very well. So,
Very well.
Except for your fate.
yeah.
And then you hear the click of the door. So you guys go down and around with your dark vision. Easy for you to see. And as you go down a little bit further, it enters into a large room that has various like boxes full of stuff. There's some wines. There's some bags of like there's some bags of like some sweet smelling kind of leaf or whatever that you see in there.
I pick
there's-
up the sweet leaf. Yeah. Bazra, I think that this is just a storeroom. I'm not sure there's really.
Which is totally fine. I mean,
And then you see like other things like paintings and stuff down there as well, like
Yeah.
artwork.
They must sell paintings at the tavern.
this is totally a fence. This is what this is.
Perception or
Sure, yeah.
Don't they sell?
It'd be an investigation if you're checking out the stuff.
okay, 17.
Okay. Yeah. It looks like there's quite a bit of good stuff in this room. All in all, you think this is a good amount of worth of money just based off of what's down here.
Is there any like actual gold or silver money?
No gold or silver money that you can see. Now you do see there's actually lots of crates of like strange plants and stuff, which you have no idea what their purpose is or what it costs unless you want to roll me a check.
I'll do it.
Nature.
Nature.
Hey, a natural 20.
Whoa!
Okay.
17.
Oh, I thought you said a natural 20. I was like,
Drugs,
another one.
man.
That's just.
How is this?
These are drugs.
Is it?
These are not
These are some kind of narcotic.
Yes, I got them.
Is it?
This
Is
is
it
illegal
black?
substances down here. Various. You've heard of some of them in Midlands. Nothing crazy, but
Oh, okay.
Right.
no black seeds or
Okay.
anything.
Just
Any other like passageways, or is it just a room?
So yeah, it actually has like a sewer grate that is built in the side, not the bottom. It's built in the side of the wall.
Right. Well, we found it. I think this will get us where we need to go if we're willing to move around.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
do that.
We've done this before. That's how we met.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I remember. Let's go.
who's in? Is it just me and Rhonda and the?
Fabian's up there too.
Oh, is I wasn't sure if
yeah.
Fabian was there or not.
Yeah, I'm still
'cause-
there.
Common keeps spacing out.
Right. What do you want to do about the others up there, though? Like, I don't. I hate to leave them, but I don't want to like open the door and the bartender be standing right there. That's the
I can just go and knock the bartender out real quick. Like, one smack on the back of the head with the flat of the
But
sword.
what about the other three? Like, or the other two?
I can take them all, probably.
I know you totally
Could
can.
we maybe stealth to
Stealth
try
back?
to try to get them somehow?
It's
You can certainly
possible,
try.
Cheeky.
Here, you know what? If the bartender's not up there, I can deal with the barmaid and we can smuggle the other two down.
Okay.
Easy peasy.
That sounds good.
Okay, so I'll go up and I'll open the door and I'll see if I can like just peek out and see what's up.
So yeah, as you go back in and open the door, you still see Rhonda talking with Laren.
Laren's just like, yeah?
The bartender is still arguing with the cook, and Fabian is sitting at the table. Like,
Common is eating some of the sweet leaf in the basement.
Of course he is.
okay.
Like he's not like taking a fistful; he's just like tasting it.
Okay. Good to know.
Oh, dear lord. You and drugs.
Stop getting addicted to things.
Roll me a
you.
Constitution check, please.
Okay. That 19 adjusted. Was it a save?
Yeah, it was a save.
Oh, 21.
Okay. Tastes minty.
Okay.
I'm getting a
Minty
slight
phrase.
buzz,
I'll
but
fill
nothing
I'll fill a pocket like halfway.
We're gonna get drug busted.
Okay, so
You've been eating mint.
You been eating
just mint.
It's
totally illegal.
awfully minty.
That'd be really funny if you just made you roll a Constitution saving throw and it was actually just meant.
yeah, that would have been.
Now your
hilarious.
breath is amazing. I'm like, no!
As soon as I see them opening the door, I like kind of usher Rhonda closer to the front of the thing, and I was like, I just want to check on Jonathan real quick. Do you want to accompany while I make sure that John is okay?
Certainly.
Okay, follow me. And I just kind of guide her to the front door, and I like look outside, and I'm like, oh, I guess he's not here. And as
You do see him coming back.
okay,
And
I guess he's
bringing
here.
people he's bringing people that are like, what the? Okay.
I just motioned to Fabian and Laren both. Just.
So maybe you had.
Yes.
All right.
Fabian gets in and I shut the door.
All right. Yeah. You're
I
in
guess they-
complete blackness.
Can't see shit, Captain.
No. Yeah.
I guess he did
Okay,
bring more of a crowd. I'll start performing right away, and I pull out my guitar.
Yeah.
I was
Cook
like,
comes- the
I
cook comes
could.
out
Turn
at
to
this
attention
point.
call Laren
Yeah.
second
He
thing.
looks around and is
pretty
like,
much.
wait a minute. You're supposed to be keeping an audience.
I'm sorry.
Play music. Play music.
I am. I got you. What's your name again? I don't even know you.
Bertram.
Bertram.
Bertram the Balky.
Name is
That-
Bertram.
Bertram.
He
The
is a redneck.
So yeah. You can't see anything.
Just jamming.
And so.
Is that an actual?
Right, humans, right?
That's fucking
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yes, can't see anything.
I'll grab your hand.
Yeah, I just follow.
Yeah, I'll
His
just
name
like
is
drag it
Bertram.
out.
He is a redneck.
So it's like a little
Cowboy.
Like
Curious.
tripping on half of the
You're like,
steps. Like, oh, fuck. Oh, yeah.
as you guys make it back downstairs, you still can't see anything. You're like, so Fabian's just there.
Why did I come here?
I mean, I was hoping both of you would come, like, cause we, like, here, and I'm gonna take his hand, I'm gonna like rub it on the grate, like the serve grate. See, into this, probably the network I'm looking for.
So
Probably
you feel
what
like
we need.
cold metal.
Yeah. Can prestidigitation create fires?
No.
Yeah, it's
You can
bones.
light like a.
It can't like.
or
It's not.
snuff out a candle, but it can't create like a
Yeah.
light source.
Gotcha.
Here, I have an idea. I'm gonna take off one of my belts. I'm gonna tie it around his hand. I'm gonna like attach it to one of my other belts.
Okay. So you feel this.
Basically
yeah.
being drug around like a horse.
You can
And the
like,
thing, I chose not to.
I do have
light.
torches.
I have
mean,
torches.
Yeah. I mean,
But I'm
And
not
so,
there.
yeah. So as you guys are doing that, you hear the grate go and start to open.
Take out my short sword.
we may not want to use torches where we're going.
And
Definitely prefer blindness.
so you look into the hole and you see like three gentlemen. They're cloaked. Two of them have one of them has like a short sword, and he kind of like looks up and he's like, "Hmm." And yeah, they're all just kind of staring at you guys, like the three of them.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Yeah.
The talker of the party isn't
I
here.
reach for my sword.
Yeah, I've
You
already
reach for your
got,
sword?
I've already
Yeah.
got my hand on my short sword.
And initiative. They
Yeah.
draw their weapons. Yeah, I didn't
So now I'm
expect
playing
this
Man of
tonight.
Constant Sorrow.
24.
Unnatural
Damn.
20.
A natural 20 plus 4.
That's a 12.
Sorry,
you guys
sorry,
are in
viewers.
combat.
I'm gonna go get Mountain
Yeah.
Dew.
This is
Can we take a 5 right quick before we do?
Real quick, yeah. We'll take a 5 and then we'll come back.
okay.
You may need these.
Sorry,
by the
guys.
way.
On account of we don't have any cameras set up on our miniature board, it's gonna be for us. We're lame like that.
Yet.
Not yet.
Next,
We'll get there.
Someday.
Maybe.
next.
Hey.
Thanks, guys, for bearing with us. Sorry, we
the
I didn't know if we would do battle or not, but they brought it upon themselves. So
Goofed it.
initiative, everyone.
We done it.
Unnatural 20.
What?
Natural 20 plus 4.
Oh, maybe don't roll a spin down because that's not.
They're really easy to roll loaded.
Yeah,
What are?
it's a spin down. It's actually in order.
25 to 20.
Should I roll
You
again?
should roll an actual d20 instead of a
gotcha.
spin down because spin
And
downs are ordered.
Norithian?
Oh, natural 20.
Yeah,
Norithian?
There we go.
So it's a
24 total, but natural 20.
I need a
Yeah,
23.
mine's 23, yeah.
but with a natural one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I'm pretty much guaranteed to
spin
go
downs,
first, followed
they're
by
ordered,
by
so
him.
it's easier to roll, like
Gotcha.
like on purpose.
Gotcha. Makes sense.
All right.
Because if you roll it a specific
And
way, you'll always
12.
roll high.
12.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm the
not
one who
hard.
started it. So.
Oh, man. Okay. So,
I
first
just rolled a nat
is
20.
Norithian. And so, the layout of this for our viewers is there is a small room, sewer, where the people are behind it, and then our players are. Next week, we're going to have like a camera down on this. So,
Or
Norithian,
not.
you go.
We may not. Who knows?
God.
The guy in the middle, I'm going to take a shot at him.
Okay.
That is a 16 plus 4.
Yep.
So,
You hit.
yep.
20.
And then a 1d8 plus 4.
Dorian, you
Dorian.
are blind. I mean,
Who's Dorian?
Force of habit.
Fabian, you are blind down here.
Yeah, I can't see shit.
It's cool, you're tethered to me though.
So can I?
You can still you can't make ranged attacks.
But hey, since he's next to me, if he feels me swinging
8
for
damage.
something, does that
8
like
damage?
help?
Yep.
Okay.
He still gets.
So,
well, I'm not thinking.
Shooting, right?
Yes,
No?
piercing.
So,
Yep.
you feel this wind go by your head, and then you hear, and you guys see like an arrow go into these elf. These are elves, all of them,
I don't see it.
and strike him in the chest. And pulls out a short sword. Fabian,
Are there any flammable objects around them?
The drugs.
I mean, you can't see anything. So
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah.
you
Let's
hear
hit
like
everyone.
noise
We can
in
do
front
it.
of you.
Can I just like aim blindly?
Roll with
Sure.
disadvantage.
Roll with disadvantage? Okay.
That attacking blindly is always
But,
rolling with disadvantage.
So you know that they're not right beside you. You don't know where they are exactly.
And you can feel
I'm
me-
just aiming in the direction that I heard the wind of that arrow going by
Okay.
me, right?
Are you using your crossbow?
No, I'm gonna use
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm gonna aim at anything. Does it not matter? I'm just like shooting like this guy since he's in the entrance right there.
I am in front of
Roll
you though,
disadvantage,
so
If you're going by the
Lowest
sound,
was 3. Yeah, and that
Okay.
was 3 plus 4, I think.
From
So,
his
yeah.
hand, like you see
What's your charisma?
this purplish kind of like
3 plus 3.
No, it's
energy
Plus
form, and then Fabian just shoots it right beside you. Like
because
there's like a little bit of
Breathe in
light
your
real quick as
proficiency
it goes through the sewer hole and goes past them.
do I recognize that spell?
spellcasting modifier plus.
Roll me a just an intelligence check. I'd be fine, or Arcana check actually.
Natural 20 plus 7.
Yeah, it's Eldritch Blast.
I've seen it happen once or twice in there.
There.
All right, that's
keeps rolling nat 20s.
These guys roll horrible. on
Our
their
first session is going to have the most nat 20s, and then it's not going to happen
Right,
ever
right.
again.
I
just rolled a nat 20 by rolling randomly.
This is a bad idea, but I'm gonna
Like, I'm not
throw
even
guiding
joking.
bolt at the one in the middle.
Okay.
Oh,
Yes, I have cleric stuff because I'm a cleric.
So
that
they're just
also is
wearing
going to
leather
armor
armor,
with
so
Fabian in
Huh?
theory. I'm not
leather
here.
armor.
Yeah. I wish you were.
Hey,
I
hey.
feel terrible.
here in
I since I'm not in this combat, do you mind if I go upstairs and eat a shit ton of chips? I'm
Playing
gonna
everybody.
chow down on Mountain Dew and shit.
Playing his
What
music.
do I do with this camera all to myself?
Yeah. Oh, God.
It's
So
all
good.
you, baby. All you.
That's a 14.
14 hits.
Hells yes.
And it makes the
I'm gonna read Lauren's character sheet.
Study.
and it makes it visible for the next
a
hit.
faux
right?
pas, don't
Like
do that.
an
Advantage on the next hit, yeah.
So put that around the one that you target.
Which one is it?
That one.
This one?
And that is 5, 7, 9 points of damage.
Okay, so like a bright white
It
kind
is
of
so
bolt
accurate to my character
comes
that I
from
shot first.
Vazer's hand and strikes the same dude that got hit before in the chest. And you said 7?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or it might have been 9. Was it 7 or 9? I think it was 9.
Okay, 9.
Because it's 46.
I'm saying 9. That's
Yeah.
fine.
I forget. I'll get crucified on the stream if I'm wrong, but...
How dare you?
They will know you to be a liar.
Because, wait.
So he's looking rough.
Yeah, it was 3 and 3 twos. So, yeah.
Common sprints up 5, 15, 20. What? 20, 25, 30. And since I'm right here, I'll attack that one with my longsword. So.
Okay.
You just completely made a guy with a bow useless.
You can shoot.
You can move from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can shoot over my shoulder.
You got this?
That is 16 to hit. Or sorry, 20 to hit.
You
But
hit.
anyway. And then 1d. This one.
1D that one.
1d that one. 3 plus. Christ, brain. Thank you. 4. 7 damage.
7? Yeah.
Fair.
He dies.
Oh my god! Oh, I'm so sorry! I didn't mean. I feel like this is all just one horrible misunderstanding.
You straight killed
Yeah.
the one on the left.
Yeah, I didn't mean to. I thought there was gonna be like a.
Wait, was this the one that was...
That was the one I was just attacking right here.
Oh, okay, so this is not the one that got hit before.
Right, no.
My bad. Okay, yeah, so he does not die.
Okay.
This
was
DM
about to
screen's
say, I
awesome,
was
but
like,
I
that-
need to see like the
Yeah.
battle map too.
I was about to say, that dude's weak.
It is a very tall.
Weak sauce, weak sauce. Nah, he looks fine. He's like, oh. So the guy in front of you, this guy, moves forward. And what's your AC?
17.
Yeah, they all miss.
Whoa!
Just swinging wildly, like they're like and all swing around you.
I'm sure this is all some kind of horrible misunderstanding. I'm sorry about this.
And then back to Nerithian.
So what I miss?
This is actually tricky because that's pretty small area that he's closed with his big beautiful ass.
Large, beautiful Elyadrin.
Same disadvantage, probably.
No.
It's
I
going
mean,
through. It's going through like friendly space. No disadvantage.
No.
All right, hold on.
He just like dodges it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
In different editions, there's a realistic chance that he could hit me.
yeah, in 5th edition, there's actually no rules about someone being in front of someone
Which is a
unless
good
it's
thing, I
known.
think.
I remember you needed a feat in Pathfinder
So
to shoot
you're
into
using
melee.
another area.
I mean, you still need.
So the
mean,
only
shooting
one
in
that's
melee is
visible to you
disadvantage.
by
is
the
it?
sewer grate is the one that's right in front of you.
The one I hit before.
Unless
Now
someone's
he is
prone,
also
'cause then
partially
it's
glowing
advantage and
from
then
what
disadvantage, so it's
Vassar did
evens
to him
out.
earlier when she cast that
Which is
bolt of
interesting.
like light at him. So you have a pretty clear shot that you're gonna be able
Yeah.
to have a good.
As long as I'm not gonna hit him right in the back of the head or something.
Yeah, thankfully in 5th edition, that's not a thing anymore.
Okay.
So,
Makes it feel
so
much
you
more
get
like a.
advantage on your attack. So roll again.
Like
For
the whole,
Tell me
the
what
whole
hit.
flavor of it
Yeah.
is
So
that
that
you're like
was-
a cohesive squad, so it makes
That
sense
was
that you would
7,
know what's going
and
on with your other
that
friends.
is 8.
Yep, it goes right by him.
It was
All
on
right,
11.
back to-
I really
It
should
was
have taken
on
light
11.
now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're still blind, man.
You-
Although
See,
you
I had
you
torches,
do
so I was
see
like,
the
yeah,
one that's
I can do
slightly
that.
glowing from what she did.
Yeah.
You would just have a normal attack.
Okay. Yeah. I'll
The disadvantage would
do.
be taken up with it.
It's only the first attack on them.
It goes away after the first miss. It's the first hit, right?
Next attack against the target has advantage.
Okay, pass me the. You can't see him anymore after
Gotcha.
the arrow flew by him.
Yeah.
My bad. Disadvantage. Noises only.
So,
Belts grinding against your arm.
I mean, I guess I'm just
Just the
gonna
one. You're gonna give him a
and
punch.
shoot Eldritch Blast.
Do
and, I
do
mean,
your best.
Yeah. Disadvantage.
He's doing his best.
Oh, lowest
really
one is
good.
16 plus 5, so that's 21.
Whoa.
Yeah, so this time you throw it kind of like in the same area that she threw the guiding bolt, and it hits the same guy again. Roll me
Yeah.
damage.
Good shit.
Alright.
You make him here.
And damage on that
If
is
it's
1d10.
7 or less, he's dead.
That's 12.
Which one? This one. This one?
That one.
Sorry.
You're good.
Noob, guys.
You should feel bad about it.
And it's
1 plus charisma.
yeah. One
Oh, wait,
plus
no, you
charisma.
don't have agonizing blast. It's just 1.
Oh,
Unless, do you have agonizing
No, I don't have
Nope.
agonizing blast. No.
What are your
Since it's a spell attack, you don't add anything
What are your
unless it
invocations?
specifies.
My what?
invocations?
Invocations? I have no clue where those are at.
Do you not? You might have not
I
actually
don't think
picked
he's
some.
chosen them.
Because we didn't.
First time playing a warlock, I remember.
Well, I mean,
Right.
yeah, we also
Warlocks
didn't.
are always challenging.
We didn't
So
actually.
he could totally take Devil Sight and...
He did 1 damage.
Okay, so yeah, you graze him.
Yeah.
It's like a little bit of a.
Oh, my shoulder.
All right,
Yeah, we didn't
that's
actually. Yeah,
right.
did we?
My beard.
You're a little bit terrified because he keeps
Yeah, Matt.
throwing stuff right next
And I
to
know
you.
Matt,
exactly what
sorry
it is.
about that.
Yeah.
I thought
Here,
we.
can I like drag him with me as I move?
we can fix that after the stream.
Yeah.
Because it's easy.
Yeah.
It's easy fix. Yeah.
So if he's willing, otherwise you'll have to.
Yeah,
do
no,
contested.
Come
That's
on,
good.
come on.
Yeah.
Just soft words of encouragement.
We got this.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
got
got it.
No, you're good. And I'll move against the wall there, and I'm gonna
Until-
hold my action until one of them gets within striking range of me.
Okay.
I'll make it an attack.
Okay. Common.
Um,
I'm effectively
I.
requesting you to move back.
Well, that's.
Now, are you raging?
I'm not raging now.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Good job on that.
It's sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry, but guys, I'm really like I feel like we could probably talk this out. I'll go ahead and just say that before, and I'm about to strike.
Give me a persuasion.
Sure.
Oh yeah, sure.
I'm actually, it's one of my proficient skills.
Oh.
That's a 9.
He's a
Okay.
barbarian.
But you're such a.
No, that's me if I was an actual class
Yeah,
class
you
combo.
get the feeling that he's like
Barbarian.
if he, like, goes to
Barbarian
stab at
verbal.
you-
Okay. Then in that case, I'm gonna swing at the one directly in front of me.
Gonna murder him.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not
crit.
Woo! The first one that matters.
The first real crit that matters.
He's dead.
He's definitely dead. But let's
roll
anyway.
damage just to see
For the
how
heck?
dead he is.
Okay, so 6 plus 4, 10 damage.
Okay, so I mean
He's
he
mildly
died, but
Yeah.
It's not like ridiculous.
Wouldn't it be 10 times 2?
So with
No,
your
no, it's
bastard sword,
3
Yeah.
times
you actually
2 plus 4.
You slice up
'Cause you only double
through
the
his
dice.
torso,
I gotcha.
separating, and he falls to the ground with a
Yeah.
gurgle of blood.
I start backing up. Can I take 5 foot without provoking attack of opportunity? Or I
That's no
leave
longer-
the threat, so
Yeah,
it's no longer a
disengage.
thing. But
Yeah, no, 5 foot steps are no
yeah,
longer
not a
a thing.
thing. Well, at any rate, I'll back
That's
up.
3.5.
If they provoke attacks, or if I provoke attacks of opportunity, I'll go ahead and take it. But yeah, I'm backing up. I'm like, guys, really, there's no need for us to fight. That's all I'm
Yeah,
gonna say.
he just backs out of the door.
Okay.
Did I get crit?
What is it with you and rolling attack crits? Like, damn.
It happens.
To be fair, we've rolled a lot of nat 1s tonight. Or nat 20s, I mean.
I've rolled that once too, though.
Yeah, I rolled A1
So take 11
in
damage
Show of 7.
Okay.
from one well-placed short. Like the guy that was moving in for you, just weren't quite quick enough, and that sword just goes into your gut. The other guy, he only hits you with 2. He just slices your arm a little bit,
Okay.
and then they will
So
move forward.
I like to think that the music that's being played right now
Is the
over
tavern music?
is me playing the guitar,
yeah,
like
just like low pass filtered.
That incites my reaction, though, yeah?
This
pretty much.
guy
I'm
pulls
playing
out a
tribute.
crossbow.
That him moving forward incites my reaction, though, yes?
It does.
So I can
Sure
make an attack.
does. That was
playing.
the
I'm playing the metal.
That's where we make a great team.
Yes, we do.
Can't kill the man.
And not expect a
Natural
battle
20.
tonight.
Whoa!
I'm glad we did.
Dang!
You should know.
No shit.
Never trust a
Lord.
party to not fuck things up.
And I get sneak attack on that since
I
Tom
thought
is
we were gonna
standing
fight the
next
guards
to
in the
him.
middle
Yeah?
of the day.
Yes. That is a
I
that is a
kind of
thing.
expect that.
That is
to
6
turn
and a
into
5,
fight.
so that is 12.
Yeah.
22.
You guys don't have the.
24 points of damage on this
Okay,
guy.
this guy
plus
just
9 to
explodes.
persuasion.
Oh snap! 24
Hell yeah.
damage.
24 damage at level 2!
And the last
Fuck
guy,
yeah.
the last guy, like as he watches his partner just explode in a bloody gore mess,
Jesus.
looks out the other end, and he looks at you, Common, and he goes, "I do think that we've got off on the wrong foot." He lowers his crossbow.
Well, that's good because I thought we were about to have a real row about us. Like, it's obvious that Colin was getting really pissed about it. So, Vazra, if you'd like to do the talking.
Right, if it, just a moment, I'm just gonna like kind of try to sling the blood off my sword
Here.
a little bit.
The picture.
Oh yes, thank you. If you would be so kind, we are looking for this gentleman here.
This table.
I've seen him.
Really? Could you tell us where? That would be very helpful.
I'm now playing Hey
You
There,
see,
Delilah.
I can't divulge that information without being severed from me head.
Well, it would be unfortunate because I've done the same thing to your friend here, and I really don't like doing it. I don't want to do it again, but I can.
So intimidation there.
That
Yeah. roll me information check.
Oh,
Can I cast guidance on myself?
Yeah, sure.
I forgot.
Guidance.
I'm
1d4,
dueling. I didn't have my bonus.
which is a 2,
dueling
'cause I dropped
damage,
it.
so
oh yeah.
68
Is that?
Unnatural. Wait,
I
21.
always get confused
plus
between-
2.
Are you kidding me?
No, no, I mean
Snap,
between
son.
archery and dueling. I
He's
forget
about to
which
spill
one's
some beans.
Yeah.
hit and which
He,
one's for damage.
So he goes,
Duel's damage.
look, I'll tell you
archery's the
everything.
hit.
Just
That's a good
please
one.
don't kill me.
Right, I do appreciate it, and I'm
Is
gonna
it
put my
all
short sword
ranged
up after I
attacks?
got
It's
a
not
hold.
just bows.
Please come out of that
Sorry.
tunnel where we
Probably
can
range.
actually talk in the open.
And he walks out
No,
of
it
the
is
tunnel,
range. I know this for a fact
and
because you can
over
have a
his dead
gunslinger with
corpse
archery.
of his
It's hilarious.
people,
Sorry.
and he looks at all of you guys, and that's where we're in the stream.
Oh shit.
Because I'm afraid you're gonna go down more tunnels and
Yeah, we
like,
could and fight more people. That actually
I'm
sounds
not
like
ready.
a good.
Where's Ganon's castle? We're going straight to it.
Excuse me, princess.
Hey, so we apologize again about the map. We're gonna have that
the technical
handled.
difficulties.
We're gonna have that handled next time. We're not gonna have breaks next time, really, except for maybe one in the middle. This is our first stream, so we're noobs.
Yeah, ever. So.
I think we ended
Actually, way better than I expected.
Special,
Oh, yeah.
special
Like, it
shout
was
out and
sick.
thanks to Mark. He has been watching the whole stream this whole time, making sure that it's
Thanks,
going
Mark.
good.
Appreciate it, man.
Like he was the one that told us about the sound and everything. So,
Yeah.
and special thanks to you guys for coming and watching a
Yeah,
couple
for,
of geeks.
for
like,
witnessing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the birth of something amazing.
Right, thanks for starting with us.
No. Or the death of something that was once amazing.
I mean, you've seen
I'm
how,
not trying to be pessimistic, but let's.
you've seen how badly we fucked this shit up
Yeah,
already.
I know.
Who knows? We might actually just end up toppling an entire kingdom.
It could always get worse.
It
Or we may
never
forget
could,
about it and go do other things.
It never gets better. It always gets worse. That's the rule of D&D,
You guys are
right?
just gonna be like, you know what? We don't need to question him. We're going somewhere else.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I trust you.
Yeah.
See you, bud.
So next week.
Next week, I unfortunately am going to be attending my youngest daughter's birthday, but we are going to have a one shot with Brendan.
Woo!
Yay.
So please show up for the one shot. Do you have any like tidbits of?
You give
what
us a
it's gonna
trailer?
be?
The-
Yeah,
In a world.
in a world.
In a world. It's pretty much just a silly one-off. Some of these dorks are going to be going through a dungeon of unimaginable horror, and it's going to be fun. Except for them. It'll be fun for me.
Good. As it should
Nice.
Probably going to be some deaths. You think?
Oh,
Maybe
I'd be
that?
surprised if there wasn't.
See,
Perfect.
I feel bad.
It's a one-off.
And if anybody, and I'm gonna try out the Loxodon test material. I'm gonna
Yes.
I'm gonna be the Elephant Man.
Yeah.
It's going to
Not,
be
well, not the Elephant Man, but an Elephant Man.
Right.
The Elephant
Right.
Man is
Perhaps
a
a bit
terrifying
of
film.
both.
Important
A bit of both.
distinction.
Actually,
So,
a little bit
yet
of both.
again, guys, thank you so much for tuning up. We appreciate it. Please keep coming. We're only going to get better at this with time. And we also have a Discord channel, so I believe the link is below. So
Yep.
Matt's the wizard behind the scenes. Like, he knows all this. If you want to join our Discord, there's like little tidbits about the world that we're going to be putting in little by little questions that you can ask, and the players can answer about their characters.
If there's interest, we'll talk more about our lengthy backstories.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We overthought the crap out of this.
Yeah.
I have no idea what you're
sure.
talking about. I totally don't
Yeah.
have a tragic backstory.
And I definitely don't have a long one, not at all.
Definitely not one that's 13 pages long.
You know, it's 13 pages.
That'd be
maybe 13
silly.
pages. It's fine.
Honestly, I kind of like the idea. I'm just gonna draw mine out whenever it's ready. I'm from a different dimension.
Yeah, no, you already
Time.
tried.
Yeah, well, I didn't try. I was just like.
You just mentioned a matter of fact.
Yeah, I'm very out of place. Anyway.
But thank you so much for showing up. I want to give another shout out to Essentials Media and Ogre, which are the companies that are making this happen. So thanks to them, and thanks to you. We'll see you next Sunday.
Yeah.
We better anyway.
Or not.
Don't leave me alone. Not with these nerds.
Are we out, Mark?
Oh, Matt has to turn us off.
Oop.
Well, now we look like fools.
Well,